And what's good, everyone? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. As we're gonna have tip off a little bit later than usual. We were supposed to tip off like less than 5 minutes from now with this game, but it has been pushed back all the way to 10:19 p.m. Eastern time. So quite a while until this game actually tips off here. As I'll be covering play by play. As we got the battle for 11 seeds play-in round, Michigan State taking on UCLA out in this matchup for this one. And yeah, this game has been later than what the actual time was supposed to go. But welcome, guys, once again. Mighty Messer ready for this one, as he's been looking forward to this one. Appreciate Bud for stopping them by again. Landon, welcome in here. We got Raven, we got Bradley, and hopefully a good one out here between these two teams. Hit me up in the chat who you've got in this game. My prediction: I'm gonna take Sparty. I will take Michigan State by 11 for my prediction for today, as we welcome in Deanna Jose out here once again. Gonna eat something. Looks like he is hungry. Go ahead and do that, man. We got quite some time before this game actually even starts right now. My prediction, though, Michigan State 78-67 tonight. Hopefully a good game. Michigan State for the season here, just a couple weeks ago, they were crushing the top teams in the country. Top 5 teams they beat in a row. Illinois, Ohio State, and Michigan all in a row. Put them right into the bracket for Michigan State after that huge week that they had. And big reason why is because they can lock down opponents. It's from their defense for Michigan State. And when they get more consistency out, especially with their guard play when Rocket Watts goes off, good chance that that's going to be a W. They're going to be taking on a team that's mostly filled with guards in the lineup here with UCLA. With a backcourt for them. Very slow tempo offense. They've been down in lately cold for UCLA. They start out the season great in the Pac-12, 8-0. They start out with a record of 12-2, 8-0 in Pac-12 play, but they have dropped the last 4 straight games here. As that's what we're looking forward to in this matchup for this one. Raven taking Michigan State by 8. Yep, you've been 10 straight NCAA tournaments there with Cincinnati. What's good? Pouncing Panther Pucks, welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, Drake won today by 1. Wichita State just left 11 points at the free throw line off the board. So just rough game for Wichita State. When you go 11 for 22 at the free throw line, you're asking yourself to lose, and that's what happened there. Yeah, Vegas puts out, imagine if Michigan State makes it all the way to the Final Four. Well, look at the teams that they have beat a few weeks ago. Illinois, they won by double digits against Illinois. They beat Ohio State, and they crushed Michigan in that last game that they faced against Michigan. Anything is possible, but they just gonna take it one game at a time, and this is where Tom Izzo goes and shines in this month of March. And John, welcome to the stream here. He's a BYU fan. Thinks BYU will have a better chance versus UCLA, so going out for UCLA in this one. I agree with you. Yeah, UCLA's been struggling defensively. Michigan State can lock up the perimeter. Michigan State's the #1 3-point defense in the Big Ten. Whereas that's what BYU highly relies upon, its 3-point shot. So I agree with you. Better chance against UCLA in that matchup. Hey, what's good there, Raven? Welcome to the stream here. Hope all is going well today. No problem that you missed the other stream. Mario, welcome back to the stream here, going out for Michigan State. Definitely agree there. Gabe Brown, a sharpshooter. He can have a big game here if UCLA struggles to defend the outside. Yeah, me too, Vegas. I wouldn't be shocked. If they can get past Texas, it is wide open. Same as North Carolina on the other side. If UNC gets past Baylor in the second round, it's wide open. Because then they draw a matchup between either Purdue, Villanova, or Winthrop, or North Texas, which all 4 of those teams are more like Villanova's injured. Purdue is more reliant defensively, whereas North Carolina has a big-time offensive producing front court that they have. And it's fair game right after that. And then on the bottom part of the South region, whoever would come out of that is a team that's probably undersized, like an Ohio State or a Texas Tech, that UNC will be a handful in that matchup. Hey, looking like Jose's gonna eat some Oreo cereal right there. That sounds good. So yeah, we're gonna tip off in about like 20 minutes from now, actually. This tip off got pushed way back. Jackson, welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, so Michigan State, if they were to go the distance to take on Texas, they would have to get past this game. They'd have to win against BYU, and then after that, for Michigan State, they'd have to go that. So that's the next one against Texas. So they would take on Texas second round. That would be an 11 versus 3 matchup there. Second round for that winner to take on like a combo of Alabama, UConn, Maryland, or Iona. Patrick, welcome to the stream. I picked Michigan State for this one. Other game going on right now, Norfolk State crushing Appalachian State in the 16 seed game, 38-20. Pouncing Panther Pucks Final Four, Gonzaga, Texas, Ohio State, and Oklahoma State. He has got right there. That's going to be a terrific matchup. They meet at the Sweet 16, Oklahoma State, Illinois, with Cunningham and Dosunmu meeting each other. That's going to be a huge game. So yeah, we'll tip off in about less than 20 minutes from now. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We covered the first game today. Drake was trailing throughout most of that one, came back and won as they beat Wichita State 53-52 the final. That was a rough game. So many points left off the board by the Shockers, especially when it came to missed 3-point shots at the free throw line. They had a timeout left to take. They didn't take the timeout. They got the defensive rebounds on a missed free throw by Drake, and then they just dribbled up the court, jacked up like almost like a half court three, and it hit the front rim, and it was game over. They put the time back for the game, so they pushed the tip time back. They usually do that for a lot of the late games, but that's because of the other. If the game's played at the same court and it goes into overtime, that tip time's going to be pushed back. But they pushed the tip time back for this game, so it's back like 20 minutes later. Intermittent Sports, welcome to the stream here. Michigan fan here. Appreciate it for finding my channel, stopping them by. Yeah, I agree. It all depends on what type of team we see here. If they show up with a team that showed up against the second game against Michigan, the one that they beat Illinois and beat Ohio State in the same week, well, that team is dangerous. They can beat anybody in the nation if they show up with that team. Well, it's good. MSU Detroit fan, welcome to the stream here. Yeah. It's in the Eastern time zone. They're taking on UCLA out in the Pacific time zone, but yeah, I'll be covering this game, and it'll go past midnight where I am. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, so these late games not really doing me a favor. This is a very, very late stream. Taser team going out for Michigan State here. Hit me up in the chat who you like in this one. Who do I think has a chance for a Cinderella run? I put UC Santa Barbara into my Sweet 16. So I think they can potentially bust some brackets there along the way. Sorry to hear that, Ethan. Hopefully the project actually turns out to be good, man. Yeah, that's an NIT game we'll put out with SMU and Boise State. Yeah, it's too bad for SMU. They had like a full month pause and they came back and then they lost. Well, it's good, Aaron. Welcome on the stream. Once again here, bud. What's good, Arku? Welcome to the stream here. Used to Thunder and Mavs late games he is used to out there. That's correct. Yeah, they usually if you're out further west, you're gonna have a late game out there. For me, it's usually like 7:30 times that they have like games or so up here on the East Coast. Couple NBA scores already happened tonight. Washington beat Utah. That's a shocker. 131-122. Russell Westbrook finished with a triple-double of 35, 15, and 13. Hawks beat the Thunder tonight 116-93, and the Knicks beat the Magic 94-93. Yes, I'm going to stream 3 games tomorrow, though it's not going to be as late as a night. So tomorrow it's going to be Virginia Tech against Florida. After that, it's going to be Loyola Chicago versus Georgia Tech, and then Wisconsin versus UNC. So it's not going to be like a late night for me, because that Wisconsin-UNC game starts at 7:10 Eastern time. So it's not going to really be like a late night like it is tonight here, like past midnight. Yeah, this game's starting out at 10:19 p.m. Eastern time. So we're like so we're like 15 minutes away from the tip currently. So we still got 15 minutes away from the tip. That's 15 minutes that they give for, like, the NBA games for the tip-off for the pregame. That's what we have so far. So we're 15 minutes away from the tip. If anybody's interested, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. I'll pin that to the chat later on once we do tip off this game if anybody is interested out here. It's open to the public. You guys are welcome to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. I'll be covering the play-by-play of this game today, UCLA versus Michigan State. And hopefully a great game going down between these two teams out in this one, as I got to cover Drake against Wichita State from earlier today. A lot of points left off the scoreboard in that game. Hopefully a much better game here. Norfolk State leading Appalachian State 41-25, as we'll keep you guys posted with 15:50 left to go in the second half. Hey, no problem, Jackson. Yeah, the streams are up here whenever you guys have the chance, so feel free to do so. Hey, awesome there, Panther. Ian, welcome to the stream here. He's liking UCLA out in this one. Hopefully not a 2 or 3 overtime. Hopefully not tonight here. But welcome in, Hilda, out to the stream. I hope so, Vegas. Hopefully a great game. What's good? Bradley, welcome back in the stream. It's going to take Michigan State by 967-58. Yeah, that was a monster jam. Yeah, Ian likes the blue. Appreciate it, man, that you like the blue. What's good, D-Wade, Joey? Welcome back on the stream here, guys. So, this game actually will not tip off for another, like, 14 minutes or so from now. UConn over Alabama, yes. I got that for my prediction. UConn's pretty good at defending the perimeter. I think they're able to lock down the perimeter. Alabama top 5 in the nation when it comes to 3-point shot attempts per game. They got a ton of offensive weapons on that team for Alabama. Shackelford, Herb Jones, Javon Quinterly, John Petty Jr. But I think UConn can stop the perimeter. They got to get past Maryland though first. So you have to get past Maryland first. That's gonna be a defensive type of fest right there. Yeah, thoughts about Michigan here in the tournament. No Isaiah Livers. That's going to be tough as far as a leadership standpoint. What Isaiah Livers brings out to the court, also as what he can do defensively for Michigan as well. So that's a massive loss for Michigan, and they got a great player though in the offseason with Shadi Brown. Now he's going to have like an uptick of minutes for him. So I'm interested to know how Michigan comes out without Isaiah Livers now. And then for Gillespie, the thing is, I think they can get past Winthrop. A lot of people are picking Winthrop over Villanova, but Winthrop hasn't played any like quality opponents yet, so they're a complete question mark heading into that game. But with over a week to prepare, I think Jay Wright's able to pull it out. But that's a huge loss without one of their key scorers. Their 3-point threats and their lead point guard for the team. For Villanova, that can control the tempo of the game. So that's a tough loss for his season-ending injury. Is it possible the Pac-12 was underrated? Perhaps UCLA's 4-game losing streak to end wasn't that bad. I'm going to go no right there. I think in that losing streak they had a Washington State loss. In one of those games they lost against Washington State. I'm just not sold on the Pac-12 this year. I do like Oregon. Oregon's a March type of team. That's a tough matchup, though, second round they get against Iowa. A lot of people are already talking about that matchup. They got to play VCU first. Iowa has to take on Grand Canyon University. A lot of people are already setting in stone that matchup, but they got the first round games they got to get past to play each other. The thing is, I feel like Colorado made it all the way to the Pac-12 title game, and they won against Cal by 3 in the quarterfinals of the Pac-12. And then they had lost to California and Washington back in conference play. So it's a lot of bad losses for them. And then Colorado, the reason why Colorado was ranked high is because they got the advantage over USC. USC primarily front court team going up against a majority guard-led team with McKinley Wright IV, Colorado, and that's where Colorado had the matchup and they swept them. So USC is better than what it indicates because of those 3 losses against Colorado. It all depends about what type of matchup you're playing against. Oh, wow. Intermittent Sports here. It's actually a Winthrop alum. Wow. It's awesome, man. Key for Texas if they want to take down Alabama. They're great on the glass. Control the glass and stop the threes. Alabama jacks up like around 30 threes per game. If they get those rebounds, because Alabama got quite a bit of offensive boards against LSU when they won that game. If they control the boards for Texas, that is huge, which they should be able to. So they got a deep front court. Yeah, Patriots making a bunch of moves. Welcome to the stream here, Chris. Appreciate it, man, for stopping by. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, I'm actually a Patriots fan, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a huge Celtics fan. My college team is actually Providence that I root for. Hopefully better luck next year. They got Nate Watson back for his 5th season. But yeah, Bill Belichick making the moves in the offseason. So many great pickups that he has had. How many brackets have I filled out? I only filled out my main one. So I just filled out one bracket. I put it on multiple sites, though. Omar, welcome to the stream here. He's taking Michigan State in this one, 87-78 in this game. Yeah, last stream was quite the stream there. That was Drake Wichita State, and this is the nightcap right here. So hopefully a good one. Yeah, this is a really late game. Appreciate here Intermittent Sports for stopping by, bud. Yeah, so Bill Belichick's trying to chase Tom Brady now. So he is out on the run to chase after Tom Brady to try to track him down and get to the Super Bowl against him for next year. So stocking up in free agency. The Cardinals making some moves too. Signed A.J. Green yesterday. They are making moves too for Arizona. That offense is going to be a big-time threat for next year. If you guys are new in the stream, we're going to tip off in about 8 minutes from now. Spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Quick scoreboard update. Norfolk State leading Appalachian State 41-29. Couple updates here for you guys. I'll be back tomorrow, triple header. It's going to be Virginia Tech against Florida, and then Loyola Chicago, Georgia Tech, UNC, Wisconsin. Yeah, I heard that the Patriots, like, they spent so much money on free agency. It's more money that they spent on free agency in the past 20 years. Yeah, this game's going to be well over after midnight. It's going to end at around 12:30 plus in the morning. Mario's happy here in the Knicks won tonight. Yeah, so I saw the stat that it has out here. So this stat by one of the NCAA directors of media for statistics, and he puts out this stat on Twitter. It says nearly 20% of NCAA tournament games, that's more than 3,400 games in total, have either gone into overtime or been decided by 1, 2, or 3 points. That's insane. So, these NCAA tournament games, 23% of those games have been decided by 1, 2, or 3 points or have gone into overtime. My personal favorite team for NBA is the Celtics. My college basketball team's Providence. For college, I'm actually from Massachusetts, but not too far away from Providence. And I'm a huge New England sports fan where I am. So, Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, and Bruins. But I cover all different types of teams here, college basketball games, and also NBA games as well. So all different types of teams I cover. Alright, so the winner of this game will take on BYU on Saturday. So we welcome in Ben onto the stream here. What do I think about Michigan State BYU? I think Michigan State's going to advance that matchup. I predicted Michigan State would win that game over BYU. I think that Michigan State would be able to lock up the perimeter in that one. They got a terrific perimeter defense. Yep. a lot of championships over the past 20 years. Yeah, that's all of a sudden changing now. So we're on a different side. It's interesting to experience the different side when it's time. Sorry to hear that, intermittent sports. So sorry to hear that, bud. What team do I like the least in Boston? Good question there. I don't follow much hockey, so it's probably the Bruins and then the Red Sox, because I'm huge for the Celtics and the Patriots. I don't watch like a ton of baseball either. That was my main sport growing up. I played baseball throughout high school, but to watch baseball, it's just it's a drag to watch baseball games, like 4-hour games. If UCLA wins, should you take BYU or UCLA? I'd probably go BYU in that one. I really like what BYU proved against Gonzaga when they played. This ought to be a great game, though, tonight. What's good, Mark? Welcome to the stream here. Yes, we got first round picks all over the place. Cade Cunningham of Oklahoma State, he's the main one to watch out for. And then Jalen Suggs at Gonzaga. Corey Kispert plays on Gonzaga too. And then James Bouknight out of UConn. Ayo Dosunmu, he's out of Illinois. A lot of great players here that's looking like they're going to be first rounds. Also, another key player to watch out for, Jason Preston out of Ohio. As they're going to face a Virginia team on Saturday, where Virginia's is going to be flying into Indianapolis on Friday. And they get their only practice of the week. They've been preparing through Zoom meetings for this game all week long for Virginia. Haven't even practiced. Trying to think about a couple other players for Texas. If he goes to the draft, I'd say Greg Brown as well. He's explosive. He's out of Texas. Really good player. Baylor with Jared Butler too. I've seen a lot like in the second round, like early second round or late first round for Jared Butler. And then Marcus Garrett too. Out of Kansas, terrific defender. I got the defensive player of the year last year. Yeah, I think he's gonna be close there. Probably in round 2 most likely. As we welcome in JT Reese here on the stream. He does college math here during March Madness, looks like. Yeah, this game started out late. So this game started out really late. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Hilda. Always great to hear the crack of the bat over on the radio. It's just got that unique sound to it. Baseball always best over the radio. A crazy game with Wichita State earlier today. Drake came back, game of runs, and they won by 1. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome back in here. We haven't even tipped off this game just yet. Yeah, that's correct. Franz Wagner is going to be drafted as well. I think Jason Preston can get a high draft pick. Yeah, potentially he could be first rounder if he puts the whole world on notice on Saturday. So if he comes out for the tournament, if they pull off the upset against Virginia, then we really got to get serious with Jason Preston, because this tournament, it's time to get exposure of these players. These players love the exposure. It's the time to shine. And Jason Preston, he's going to have to be the best player in the court on Saturday there for Ohio to win it. Ohio's got multiple double-digit scores this season, too. Yes, I think Kai Jones. I think Kai Jones could be second rounder. Yeah, this game's over on TBS, so we're going to tip off in like a minute or so from now. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games, college games, and also NBA games as well behind your basketball. What's good? Salvador Chavez, welcome to the stream here, bud. Taking Michigan State in this one. I know, that would have been awesome, man, if it ended on a buzzer beater. That would have been crazy. What a way to start off the tournament. It's like that the Horizon League conference tournaments were insane. Like, there was a game that went into 3 overtimes in the Horizon Conference Tournament. Those were the first conference tournament games that tipped off. So yeah, this game going to be tipping soon, everyone. Going down here on this one. Warren's taking Michigan State. What's good here, bud? Welcome back in here once again as we're about to get ready to tip off. Rocket Watch, Joshua Langford, Aaron Henry, Malik Hall, and Julius Marble, the starting 5 tonight for Michigan State, going up against Tiger Campbell, Jules Bernard, Johnny Juzang, Jaime Hawkes, and Cody Riley, the starting 5 for UCLA. As UCLA start out Pac-12 season 8-0 without Chris Smith too, as he went down at the very end of December, top player in the team due to a season-ending injury, and they were able to get the last spot in the NCAA tournaments. How about college football? I follow a little bit. It's not really big where I am though. So I think the Red Sox can be a threat to Houston in MLB or Tampa Bay, just a one-hit wonder. I'm going to say no this year for the Red Sox. They'll probably be a wild card team at best, most likely. As we get ready to tip this one off, UCLA blue jerseys, gold numbers, gold letters, Michigan State white jerseys, green numbers, green letters, as UCLA controls the tip. They have it at the right baseline. They will back their way in there inside. UCLA powers their way inside, puts it up, and that will be a travel. No good by Cody Riley. He travels with it, and Michigan State will have the ball. Final 4 right now, Gonzaga, Baylor, Illinois, and Texas. 19:30 left to go. Michigan State first possession. Top of the key they have with Henry. Henry guarded by Jules Bernard. Passes to the left elbow, ball into the hands to Langford. Langford moves it outside, the right wing perimeter, ball into the hands of Rocket Watts, who moves it back over to the top of the key. They'll take a 3 straight away. Splash as they drill, and Michigan State on top first. 3-0. Straightaway triple went down right there at the top as UCLA has it back. Bruins moves it over left wing perimeter, Cody Riley. He hands it off now to Campbell. Tiger Campbell at the free throw circle. Passes back outside to the top of the key. 14 on the shot clock for UCLA. They'll take the jumper contested, and they hit it. Tough shot right there as they knock it down. Good for 2 by the Bruins. MSU now with the ball. Second possession. Michigan State passes over left wing perimeter to Henry. Henry moves it outside to the top of the key. Ball into the hands of Rocket Watts. Slides it back out to Aaron Henry. Already made a 3. Moves it over to the left elbow. Jumper. Deep 2. Michigan State hits it. That's good. Julius Marble hits it down. That's a deep 2 and able to drill it. 18:25 left to go in the first. UCLA now the ball. Appreciate all for stopping by being a part here. Bruins. Third possession, they move it outside to Tiger Campbell. Campbell dribbles towards the left baseline underneath. Campbell double teamed, slides it back to the left corner. Ball into the hands of Johnny Juzang. Juzang now will take it inside. Dishes back out to the right wing, and now will be a put. Hey, have a nice night, Red J. Appreciate Bud for stopping by. JT's got Colgate going to the Final Four in one of his brackets. Wow. I've heard a lot of people trying to pick Colgate there to upset Arkansas tomorrow. 2 turnovers by UCLA. Michigan State will have it back. Third possession now for Sparty. They have it at the top of the key with Henry. Henry moves it over to Langford. Langford going to dribble inside. Double teams. As he kicks it back outside to Henry. Shot fake. He will take it now into the lane. Passes back outside. Ball's deflected on the ground. Gets in the backcourt as he comes up with it. Saves the basketball. Pass up the court. Left baseline dribble. Watch. Drives. That's good. Lays it up and in for 2. Nice vision off the pass. Right up ahead of the court right there. Rocket Watts waiting for that pass to the left corner and dribble left baseline, laid it up and in. UCLA now with the ball. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. UCLA dribbles straight away. Drives, missed the layup. No good by Tiger Campbell. Rebound back to Michigan State. The Spartans have the ball back. Fourth possession. They've clicked on all 3 of them so far. Back in their way, turn around. That is good. 4 for 4 from the floor by Michigan State. Off the turnaround jumper. Good inside by Julius Marble. He has got 4. 17 minutes left to go in the first half. UCLA. We'll see what they can do. Mental mistakes so far. 2 turnovers and a missed layup. 3-point shot. That is good for the triple by Jaquez from the right wing. Yes, I think Rocket Watts can make it to the NBA. Big thing there is just confidence. Some games he goes off. A lot of games this season he struggled. He was supposed to take a step up, so it's just gaining that momentum forward here because he has been great lately. He was terrific in that game against Michigan from 2 weeks ago. That jumper rattled out no good. Missed shot by Langford. Rebound back to UCLA. Luke, welcome to the stream. I predicted West Virginia to the Elite 8, but if their threes are dropping, they got the chance there. If their threes are popping and if they can improve defensively, they get the chance to make it over there. That turnaround, that's good by UCLA for 2. West Virginia, if everybody returns next year, that team is going to be one tough team to beat. Got 16 minutes left to go. Michigan State backs their way. Turnaround. Missed off the mark by Marble. Tipped out of bounds. Its last touch by Michigan State underneath by Hall. And UCLA will have it back. We're going to take the first time out of the game here. Right now, as we got 9-7 to score here, everyone. Appreciate all for stopping by, being a part. Also going to change the pin as well, because we already tipped off. Alberto, welcome to the stream here. Sorry about that, man. About your magic. Yeah, I think Taz is going to use that, because I've heard an announcer. There's a play-by-play guy that says that he recommends it. One of the play-by-play guys for ESPN, that Taz Sherman comes back. Appreciate Ben for stopping by, man. If you guys are new in the stream here, feel free to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Also, feel free to be a part of the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. I just posted that out in the chat as we have over 100 plus brackets already. Brackets will lock tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern time if anybody's interested. It's pinned out in the chat. I'll post it again here. Once again, I cover college basketball games as well as NBA games in the streams as well. Vaughn will be here tomorrow. Looks like Virginia Tech and Florida. Thanks so much, bud. So, great start by Michigan State. They start out 4 for 4 from the floor. 9-7 to score. UCLA with a couple mistakes, 2 turnovers, missed layup, and then they got back into it with a big 3 from the perimeter. Went down by Jaime Jaquez. He leads the scoring for UCLA with 5 points. 2 by Johnny Juzang, former Kentucky Wildcat, played freshman year last year for Kentucky. Michigan State's leading scorer, Julius Marble, with 4. Aaron Henry drilled a 3. And Rocket Watts got the layup, good for 2. As it's 9-7 Sparty. So we got 16 minutes left to go. Joey, welcome to the stream here. Great start by Michigan State. Indeed, Appalachian State has come all the way back. They were down by like 15. And Norfolk State has choked the lead. 46-45 with 7 minutes left to go. Appalachian State leads by 1. The winner of this game will take on BYU. And that will be on Saturday. If BYU makes it to the Sweet 16, then the region with BYU would have to play on Saturdays. instead of what they had originally planned for the schedule on Sunday. Hey, thanks so much, Lou. Really appreciate it, my man. Dropping them by here. Ben's taking Florida State beating Michigan in the Sweet 16. That's exactly what I got as well. Joey taking LSU beating Michigan in the second round. Oh, wow. I got St. Bonaventure over LSU. I think that the Bonnies' defense can slow down LSU's high-powered offense. Both of those teams elite at two different styles. LSU an elite offense, St. Bonaventure an elite defense. They're low-key a team to watch out for if they get past in that one. 9-7 to score. As we are back into it. 15:45 left to go. And we got block from behind. Big rejection from behind by Michigan State. Massive rejection by Marcus Bingham, but they called him with the contact and the foul. So it's going to lead to 2 free throws coming up by UCLA. This game is actually on TBS. Hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for here. Max going for Michigan State. First free throw, he missed it at the line. No good by Jaquez. Okay, so it looks like there's only been 10 meetings total between these two teams. UCLA is 6-4 against Michigan State. Last win was Michigan State. That was back in 2019. So Michigan State's won the last 2 games, 2018, 2019. So the last game that UCLA has beat Michigan State, that was back in 2011. 78-76 back in 2011. Second free throw is good at the line by UCLA. 15:30 left to go. Michigan State has the basketball. Top of the key, Rocket Watts. Rocket passes over to the left baseline. Ball's into the hands of Gabe Brown. Moves it back outside to Hauser. Joey Hauser going to put the ball back into the hands here of Rocket Watts. As he is guarded by Campbell. Gets around him now. Watts, jumper, free throw circle. It's up. Hit the back iron. Went to the top of the backboard. Goes out of bounds. So UCLA will have it back with 15:17 remaining. What's good? Lee, welcome to the stream here. Taking Michigan State. A lot of Sparty out here on the stream. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, being a part here. UCLA will have the ball in a 1-point game. 15:10 left to go. The Bruins will take it past half court. Kicks it out left corner. 3 in the air. Missed it off the mark by Jules Bernard. Defensive rebound picked up by Michigan State. Pass up the court. They're going to put the ball into the hands here of Henry. Henry moves it outside the Watt. Swings it over Brown. Pass over to Hauser. Right corner. Hauser pro hop. At the right elbow. Passes back outside to Rocket Watts. Watts guarded at the left wing by Campbell. Hands it off to Henry. Henry has it top of the key. The pick gets set. Henry now dribbles. Drives. Kicks out left corner. Though he missed the pass wide, and that's a turnover. A little bit too wide towards the corner. Went out of bounds. Trying to kick that one back outside to Rocket Watts. It's a turnover by Michigan State. Their first of the game. What's good, John? Welcome to the stream here. Appalachian State up by 6 points now. What a comeback by them with 5 minutes remaining. 51-45. 5:20 left to go in that one in the 16 playing. UCLA has the ball. They have it inside. Moves it back out to the right wing. Johnny Juzing feeds it over to Jaquez. Jaquez guarded by Hauser. Spin move. Puts it up. Banks it. Up and in for 2 off the backboard. UCLA on top. Michigan State will now have the ball. Hauser slides it over left wing to Henry. Henry passes left baseline. They will back their way inside. Bingham. Turnaround jumper. Too strong. He got fouled though. So Marcus Bingham will head to the free throw line. He's going to shoot 2 coming up with Michigan State. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified here for future live streams I cover. Play-by-play, college basketball games, also NBA games and Behind Your Basketball. And appreciate each and every single one of you guys here on board. 2 shots at the line coming up by Michigan State. First one is good by Marcus Bingham. Ties it up at 10. Free throw number 2 and drills that one. Appalachian State leading Norfolk State 51-50 now with less than 4 minutes left to go. So we'll keep you guys posted there. UCLA will have the ball. Top of the key, Campbell. Moves it over to Hawkes. Hawkes turnaround jumper over Hauser. Missed it off the back iron, and a big rebound soaring up to grab it on the offensive glass was Marcus Bingham. Pass up ahead, missed the layup, but able to get it offensive, put back up and in. Good for 2 by Joey Hauser, able to help out his teammate with a miss, and Michigan State up by 3. Campbell has it, drives inside. Bounce pass underneath, and it's going to be a travel. UCLA with their second travel of the game. As that's another turnover. That's their third of the game by UCLA, and one of them, that's the first by their point guard today, Tiger Campbell. Yeah, Matt Harms. He played on Purdue last year. 7'3", Matt Harms. 13.5 left to go. Michigan State by 3. As we have 100-plus people watching, you guys are legit the real MVPs. Bounce pass over to Hauser, double team. Slide it back around the perimeter. They'll take a 3 at the right wing. Missed it off the mark. No good by Gabe Brown, and rebound goes to UCLA. The Bruins now with the ball with 13:15 left to go. They will dribble here with Singleton. Dribbles back outside. Jacks up a 3, and he drills it, tied up at 13. Hey, we got a dono here, my man Jason. You're the legend, brother. Let's get that dono hype in the chat here from my man Jason. 13 minutes left to go, and we're tied up at 13. What a game so far in 11 versus 11 playing. Michigan State has it. Backs his way inside at the left elbow is Hauser. Hauser moves it over underneath. Floats it up over the top, and that is Hogard, who passes underneath over to Bingham with alley-oop throwdown. Michigan State by 2. 12.5 left to go. UCLA with the ball, top of the key. Now they will drive inside. Layup. That is good with the right hand. Up and in by Juzang. 15 even. Michigan State moves it over. Left wing perimeter. Left baseline dribble, but they push off. Get called for the offensive foul as Aaron Henry is first of the game. So tied up here, 15 even. It's going to go UCLA ball. Falik, welcome to the stream here. Taking Michigan State. Hit me up in the chat who you've got in this one, Michigan State or UCLA. This ought to be a good game tonight. Aaron Henry, top scorer by far for this team, will take a seat on the bench for Michigan State now. 12:15 left to go. UCLA has it. At the top of the key, it's David Singleton. Bounce pass ball into the hands of Jaime Hawkes. Hawkes guarded by Hauser. Takes it. Spin move inside. Kicks it back out to the top of the key. Shot fake Singleton. As he moves it back over to the left elbow. Riley. Deep 2 jumper. Missed it off the mark. Defensive rebound snagged by Langford. Pass up the court. Watts over to Brown. Back over to Rocket. Watts feeds it over to Hauser at the left wing. Hauser pass over to Joshua Langford. Langford will now dribble at the left elbow. Get some separation. Jumper. Deep 2. Drills it by Joshua Langford. Michigan State by 2. 11:40 left to go. Roger going to take UCLA in this one for his prediction, 76-73. Norfolk State up by 1 against Appalachian State, about 2 minutes left to go. Appreciate the update there. UCLA jumper, missed it off the mark by Hawkes. Rebound Michigan State again. Spartans have the basketball, 11:20 left to go. Going to take it past half court. Hauser looking to pass it. He does. Bounce pass, got deflected, but they get it back. Bingham moves it out to the right corner. Ball into the hands here. Gabe Brown. Passes back out to the top here to Rocket Watts. Watts has it. 1-on-1 guarded by Singleton. Michigan State has it here. Rocket Watts. Top of the key. 8 on the shot clock. Dribbles. Free throw circle. Jumper over Singleton. No good. Hit the front rim. Rebound UCLA. Joshua, welcome to the stream here. He took the bet on UCLA for this one. Shot no good by UCLA. Rebound Michigan State. Spartans have it with less than 11 minutes left to go. Gabe Brown. Moves it back out to Hauser. Hauser at the right wing. 20 in the shot clock. Passes back out to the top of the key to Rocket Watts. They're going to slow it down here for Michigan State. Rocket Watts guarded by Singleton. Feeds it over to Langford. Langford feeds it inside now over to Hauser. Hauser turnaround jumper. Drills it. Good for 2. These shots looking good tonight for Michigan State in this game. 19-15. S. Ellison, appreciate it for dropping them by. Yeah, they beat 3 top 5 teams in a row. They can beat anybody in the nation if they bring that team that they had 2 weeks ago. 10-10 left to go. UCLA started out in this game for them. Couple of turnovers here. They're down by 4 currently. UCLA has it. Ball deflected, and it's going to be a stoppage in time of the court. Clock will stop with a 10:02 left to go. And the foul picked up by Michigan State. Ben feels uneasy about taking UCSB to a Sweet 16. What do I think is a good pick right there? I actually took UCSB myself to the Sweet 16. Creighton's been wildly inconsistent, and I actually have Ohio over Virginia as an upset, as we're going to go on a timeout. Hey, we get another dono, my man Jason here to the Asteroid Fund. Jason the legend on the stream. Showtime, welcome to the stream here. Totally agree. I would not want to beat BYU and face Michigan State if they do come away with a W, because they're going to have a lot of momentum heading into that game. They're going to have a lot of energy and momentum if they do take this game today. Michigan State up by 4 on a timeout with 10 minutes left to go. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college basketball games, NBA games as well, and Behind Your Basketball, and we'll be covering games throughout the tournament, so appreciate you guys for stopping by. Farrah, welcome to the stream here. If UCLA wins, they won't win their next game he puts out. Yeah, I in my opinion, I do like BYU in that matchup. One of my thoughts about UConn Maryland's, I'm going towards UConn in that one, because UConn looked impressive the week before the Big East tournament with putting up 98 against Georgetown. They were just struggling, knocking down shots in that game against Creighton that they were right down to the wire against. But the first game against DePaul, they crushed them. So they usually do good with quite a bit of days rest for UConn. They do really well. I'm going to take UConn there. I actually have them upsetting Alabama in the second rounds. Yeah, that Ohio runs fast tempo, and they got multiple scores with over double-digit figures this season. And Virginia, they're not going to show up until tomorrow into Indy, and they don't get their first practice. They've been preparing Zoom meetings. They don't get their first practice until Saturday morning on game day. Johnny, welcome to the stream here. Arkansas wins tomorrow. I'm going to say yes there. I know a lot of people have been, some of the people predicting Colgate I've seen, but Colgate's only played 5 teams. So we'll see. That should be a great game. A lot of points in that one. Colgate's got legit shooters, though. That should be a 3-ball fest. Colgate has Jack Ferguson shooting 51% from 3. Jordan Burns played on that Tennessee team that took on Tennessee, took them down to the wire 2 years ago as the 15 versus 2. Jordan Burns shooting the ball at 40+% from 3 as well. So we're on the timeout currently. We're going to get back to action in just a moment. 10:02 left to go. Yeah, good update there, Gorilla's Lever. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, they lost to Creighton 3 times. The first was coming off a 17-day pause. Second one was without Bouknight, and then he also just put there R.J. Cole was hurt at the end of the game. Yeah, Bouknight was heading into that game with an injury designation too. I heard Sanogo going into foul trouble. Alright, so we're back to action. 10 minutes left to go. UCLA going to have the basketball. They have it at the right baseline. They will back their way inside with Cody Riley. He puts up the shot, and he got it. Good for 2. Rolled around the rim and in. In a 2-point game. 9:45 left to go. Shot underneath Michigan State. Shot gets rejected, but the ball goes right back to the perimeter. Rocket Watts will pick it up. At the top of the key, he moves it over to the left wing. Back over to Watts as he has it. Watts guarded by Jaime Jaquez. Watts at the right wing perimeter. Back out to the top of the key. They'll move it over to Henry. Aaron Henry here at the left wing. 9:20 left to go. Jumper. No. Ooh, that was good. Hit the front, went to the back, and it got the bounce, and that is good. For the top of the key triple goes down by Michigan State. They lead by 5. Yeah, I might put it in slow mode. Maybe like next time out or so, because it might be like a little bit behind. 9 minutes left to go. Shot inside, no good by UCLA. Rebound Michigan State. They're going to push it up the court now. Dribble straight away, drives to the cup, and that is good with a layup. Rocket Watts. Up and in with the right hand, good for 2. I took Michigan State tonight by 11. 8:45 left to go. By the way, quick scoreboard update. Appalachian State leading Norfolk State 53-52 with 22 seconds remaining. Hey, that's awesome, Diego. His cousin just got back from a job interview out in New York as we will take a timeout. 8:47 left to go. Michigan State by 7. Yeah, so my prediction was Michigan State by 11. 78-67 was my prediction. Thanks so much, Gorillas Lever. Appreciate guys for stopping them by. First things first, if you guys are new on the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play of college basketball games, also NBA games here on Behind the Arc Basketball. If anybody's interested before brackets lock tomorrow at noontime, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. Interested in joining that. Oh, man. I'm going to have to lower the bit rate again here because we're struggling once again. We're getting torrential downpours where I am. I'm out in Massachusetts and my stream is lagging a little bit. So, sorry about that, guys. Hey, we got another dono, my man Jason here. Have a nice night, man. You are the legend, Jason. Thanks so much, man, and I'll see you later, bud. I used to play basketball growing up. My main sport was baseball all the way through high school. I played basketball up through middle school. Yeah, I'm going to have to change the bit rate again. It's a little bit laggy right now. The first game today was lagging like crazy. We're getting hit by torrential downpours over here. Norfolk State leading with 8.6 seconds left to go. 54-53. Wow. What a game. 3 close games today, all single digits, and 2 of those in the 50s. The Drake Wichita State and Appalachian State Norfolk State. So we'll keep you guys posted. Yeah, sorry about that if it lags, guys. It's might do that from time to time. It's the where I am right now. It's raining like crazy where I am. We're getting hit by torrential downpours. Let's see, Appalachian State, Norfolk State, 54-53. And Appalachian State going to have possession in the final 8 seconds, as they will take a timeout. So, that's an update there in that game. So, they'll take a timeout with 6 seconds left to go. Or just under 5. I wound down the clock fast. Yeah, 5 seconds left to go. Brackets locked tomorrow, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. 24-17 as we're going to get back into action here in just a moment. Appreciate all for stopping by, being a part here tonight in the stream. This game moving by fast, though. That's the key. 8:47 left to go. UCLA will get the inbound. UCLA, 50% shooting from the floor, 7 for 14, but they've turned it over 3 times. And Michigan State with 5 assists and 8 points off the bench. Bounce pass underneath UCLA. Jumper missed it high off the glass, no good. Tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Bruins. And Michigan State will get the basketball back. Michigan State looking good so far tonight. 8.5 left to go before halftime. The Spartans will take a pass half court, puts the ball into the hands of Henry. Henry moves it over top of the key. Langford passes to the left. Yeah, it's a lot. That's good for 2. 26-19. Michigan State missed it. We got 7:30 left to go. Yeah, where we have like where I live, we're getting hit by a big storm right now. So sorry about that, guys. That's inside. Good for another 2. 26-21. Michigan State has it with Langford at the right wing perimeter. Langford puts the ball into the hands of Watts, top of the key, as Norfolk State survives. They kick it out left corner, left baseline. Jubble underneath, puts it up. That is good. Count the bucket, but oh no, they're not going to count the bucket. They're going to call an offensive foul by Michigan State. I think here's the clock will stop. Clock will stop. Oh, they're going to count the bucket, so they will count the bucket. So blocking foul by UCLA is 28-21. Yeah, they didn't immediately change the score there. So that's what I was wondering about. So that is good by Michigan State as the clock will stop. Hey, we got another dono, my man Lee here. Really appreciate my man for the dono. You guys are the legends here out on the stream. Yes. It's like the whole eastern part of the country. Like, we're getting torrential downpours right now. Fall picked up by Cody Riley. The shot was good by Malik Hall underneath. So count the bucket in the fall. Malik Hall will go to the line, shoot 1 coming up after the timeout. Panther here is 3-0 in the first 4. That's great, man. Very good game so far. Yeah, it's like the whole country. Wow, we're supposed to get snow over here like later tonight into tomorrow. Yeah, the stream's fine now. It's been back and forth. It was bad in the first half of that other game, Drake against Wichita State today. It was lagging like crazy. The second half was fine. Now it's fine. Everything's fine right now. Michigan State on a roll. And everybody chipping in, that's why. They've got 7 separate scores here for Michigan State, leading the way Rocket Watts with 7 points. And when Rocket Watts goes off, you know this game is going to be great for Sparty. And they have delivered so far. UCLA, it's usually about guard play. They take great care of the basketball most of the time. But today they've turned it over, and they've turned it over 3 times. What is a dono? That's a super chat. So that is basically it's super chat right there. So we call it dono hype whenever somebody does a super chat. Yep, so Norfolk State going to take on top-seeded Gonzaga on Saturday. Line Jumper, welcome to the stream here. Stay safe out there in Ohio as well. Yeah, I heard Alabama and North Carolina got crushed with like tornadoes over there. Stay safe, guys, wherever you are. And man, just a lot of crazy storms out there right now. Yeah, temperatures are supposed to drop. It was like 55 today where I am. I'm out in Mass. It's supposed to be 25 and snowing in the morning. Yeah, it's supposed to move. That front's supposed to move all the way across the country. Young Keeks taking Michigan State for this one. 28-21. We're going to get right back into it. 7 minutes left to go. So, it was a left baseline dribble. It was by Malik Hall. He put it up. He got fouled, and now it's good for 2, and he's going to shoot 1 at the line. One free throw for the and 1 by Malik Hall, and he drills it. Michigan State leads at 29-21. 7 minutes left to go before halftime. UCLA basketball. Top of the key, ball into the hands of Tiger Campbell, as he will move it back to the right wing into the hands here, Johnny Juzang. Juzang will now dribble right baseline. He puts one up, no good off the mark. Fight for the rebound, offensive board, and UCLA will get fouled. It's a rebounding foul by Joshua Langford as the clock will stop with 6:44. It's going to be personal foul number 4 tonight for Michigan State, 2 by UCLA. Out there in Florida where Showtime is. That sounds nice, man. Out in the 80s today. Only in the 70s tomorrow, though. Only in the 70s. We had 15-degree temperatures, like a -2-degree wind chill a week ago. That's a 3-point shot. Missed off the mark by Michigan State by Hauser. Rebound UCLA with 6.5 left to go. UCLA drives inside, lays it up and in. That's good for 2. Up and in. Off the glass with a layup. Good for 2. Jaime Hawkins. He's got 10 points out of the 23 so far. Michigan State has the ball, top of the key. State dribble at the right wing with Rocket Watts. Bounce pass over to the top to Henry. Henry moves it over left wing. They pass over to Hauser. Hauser backs his way, guarded by Jules Bernard. Lost control of the basketball, and Campbell cleans it up with a steal. 6 minutes left to go as the Bruins down by 6 have it. Tiger Campbell at the left baseline, guarded by Watts. Moves it out left wing to Juzang. Passes over to Jules Bernard. Bernard at the right wing perimeter. Shot fake. And that ball gets tapped out of bounds. Clock will stop with 5:48. Yeah, freezing cold. And it's... Where I am from Massachusetts, it's not even cold until you experience going even further north. Once you go up to Mount Washington up in New Hampshire, that is some nice bitter cold out there. Coldest temperature in the U.S. UCLA will drive inside, and he missed the layup. Too strong off the glass, no good by Hawkes. Rebound Michigan State. Spartans have it, 5:30 left to go. The ball was on the ground to get it back. They pass over to the left corner. Henry passes back out top of the key. Rocket Watts going to slow down the ball. He is controlling the offense right now. 5:20 left to go. Watts dribbles towards his left. Slides it out to Hauser. Kicks it out right corner perimeter. Ball into the hands of Gabe Brown. Feeds it now to Marble. Marble dishes back out. Nice perimeter ball movement. Watts to the left corner. 3 taken by Henry, and he drills it with 5 minutes left to go. Big triple. Nice ball movement right there by Michigan State. Aaron Henry, perfect 3 for 3, 2 for 2 from 3-point range, as he has got 8 points so far. UCLA has the ball. 4:50 left to go. Pro hop. Bruins will float it up. Missed it off the mark. Gets their own rebound right back. They put it up. And that will be on UCLA. It's on UCLA underneath for a turnover. And Michigan State will get it back. What do I think is a safer pick, Virginia or Ohio? I think Ohio. I think Ohio can pull off the upset in that matchup. Virginia's coming off of a pause, and they've prepared virtually all this week through Zoom meetings. So I picked Ohio in that game. Virginia's only going to get 1 practice, and we don't know who's out of that game for Virginia. Somebody's going to be out of the game, but they haven't said who, as that's a 3-point shot, and Michigan State drills the triple. This is getting ugly real fast, up by 12 by Tom Izzo's crew, and a timeout taken by UCLA. 4:23 left to go. Yeah, believe it or not, guys, Ohio has won at least 1 tournament game in the last 2 tournaments they have played. So keep that stat in mind, as we're going to go to a timeout. 4:23 remaining. I'm going to see who I can... They haven't played in almost like a decade, I feel like, in the tournament for Ohio. I remember they were a 15 seed and they upset Georgetown. I'm gonna give you guys that info. So, okay, so Ohio, back in 2012, so they have won tournament games, first round games in 2012 and 2010. In 2010, so that was the year they upset Georgetown. They were shooting circles around Georgetown in that game. That's when they upset Georgetown, the 2 seed. Ohio was the 15, and they upset them in 2010, 97-83. And then in 2012, Ohio once again, they were a 13 seed, and they pulled off 2 upset victories. They upset Michigan, the 4, in the 2012 tournament. And then I was looking at this today. I was like, how in the world did South Florida make it to the second rounds? South Florida. They beat South Florida in the second round back in 2012 before losing to UNC in overtime in the Sweet 16 in the 2012 tournament. Sanford, welcome to the stream here. Appreciate Bud for stopping by from Lansing right now. Yeah, I agree, Showtime. I think the only one I didn't pick was Maryland over UConn. UConn, in my opinion, could be dangerous. So right now we're just in a timeout. Appreciate you guys for dropping them by, being a part here tonight. If you're new on the stream, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games play-by-play, college basketball games, also NBA games here in Behind the Arc Basketball. Yeah, Panthers a Ball State fan. Hopefully he's looking for them to make it back to the tournament. Last one, that was back in 2000 for Ball State. They almost pulled off the upset in the first round against Toledo. Yeah, Vegas thinks Ohio could very well be an upset pick. Yes, with everything that Virginia is going through, I think Virginia is going to have a tough time in that game, especially if it's a key player that's out for Virginia, which the majority of their scoring for Virginia is through Sam Hauser. He gets most of the offensive production for that team. Hey, thanks so much, John. Appreciate Bud for stopping by. So yeah, my pregame prediction, I predicted Michigan State by 11. In my pregame prediction, it was 78-67. I predicted them. My score predictions for tomorrow for the 3 games I'm covering: Virginia Tech over Florida, 74-71. Loyola Chicago over Georgia Tech 68-64, and North Carolina over Wisconsin 75-68. That's what I got for a couple predictions. Those are the 3 games I plan on covering. We're back to action. 4:20 left to go. UCLA has the ball here. Top of the key, Jules Bernard. Bernard lost control of the basketball. Michigan State comes up with a steal. Spartans going to slow it down with Gabe Brown. Brown moves it back out to the top. They'll take the jumper. Free throw circle. Missed it. No good off the mark. Rebound back to UCLA. UCLA struggling. 5 total turnovers for a team that takes great care of the basketball and came into this game 332nd slowest offensive tempo per KenPom this season. What's good, Theo Johnny? Welcome back on the stream once again. UCLA will have the ball, trailing by 12. At the top of the key, Cody Riley. Moves outside to the right wing. They move it over to Jake Kyman. Kyman passes out to the top to Jules Bernard. Bernard going to take the 3 over Henry. He hits it for the triple. UCLA doesn't take many threes, but they were selective right there and knocked one down, got some space out in front of them. Hogard will have it, dribbles towards his left for Michigan State. Michigan State bounce pass top of the free throw circle to Henry, dribbles towards his left, and we do have a foul on the court. Ooh. We have an injured player, too. Michigan State, when Marcus Bingham Jr. has to limp towards the benches, he is down, and he is in some serious pain right now, clinching to his lower left foot, it appears to be. Marcus Bingham has down. So Michigan State will get the inbound again. Passes off the cut. Oh, they did not see that coming. That's good for 2. Cutting left baseline. Underneath the hoop, Julius Marble. Henry with a feed. Lays it up and in. Got it for 2 by Michigan State. Nice cut. 3 minutes left to go before halftime. UCLA has it top of the key. Jaime Hawkins dribbles now inside. Shot fake. He's going to put one up. No good. Hit the back iron. Fight for the rebound. Michigan State comes out with a board. And we do have another foul picked up. It's on UCLA and a rebounding foul. Their 3rd. Yeah, I agree, man. These Big Ten teams are going to roll this first round and beyond. In my bracket, I took a lot of the Big Ten and Big 12 teams far. 250 left to go. Both of those conferences really physical. I'm not high at all in the Pac-12 for this season. I got Colorado losing against Georgetown first rounds. They have it at the top of the key. Moving over. Oh, beautiful perimeter ball movement. They drilled a triple. Michigan State hits it at the right corner. Goes down by Joey Hauser. 40-26. Sparty putting up 40 in the first half. Largest lead of the game. UCLA has it at the top. They've been having a lot of problems with their defense lately. That's good. They score for 2. And UCLA going to go to the free throw line and shoot 1. It is Jules Bernard who got fouled. So and 1 coming up at the line. Yes, we had it bad around a month ago. Panther. K-Ram, welcome to the stream here, bud. I agree. Big 12 and Big 10. I'm not sold on the SEC. I'll let you guys know that. I'm not sold on the SEC. They struggled. LSU lost against St. Louis. I've got St. Bonaventure beating LSU. I think their defense can slow down LSU's offense. St. Bonaventure beat St. Louis by 18 in the A-10 semis. The free throw is good at the line. 40-29. Alabama also lost to Western Kentucky. They lost against Oklahoma in the Big 12 SEC Challenge, and Oklahoma was without 2 of their top players. Top of the key. They kick it outside to the right corner. Open 3. Missed it off the mark. Rattled out by Michigan State. Rebound goes to UCLA. 2 minutes left to go. At the top of the key here for the Bruins as they have it, it's Jules Bernard. Bernard moves it outside to the left wing to Hawkins. Hawkins guarded by Hauser. Kicks it back out to Johnny Juzang. He's going to slow it down. 15 on the shot clock. 1:45 left to go. Juzang backs his way at the top of the key. Moves it back out to the left wing to Hawkins. He turns the corner. Drives as he will get around Hauser. Floats it up, and that is good for 2. And puts it to a 9-point game. 40-31 now with 1:30 left to go. Michigan State missed the layup in transition, but a foul. Clock will stop with 1:28. Rocket Watts delivering in a big way for Michigan State. As he has got in this game today 7 points. Drilled a 3. And also Joey Hauser with 7 points off the bench. First free throw at the line by Michigan State. They got fouled shooting 2. First one good by Gabe Brown. 41-31. Free throw number 2 coming up by Gabe Brown. Thanks so much, K-Ram. Really appreciate it, bud, for dropping them by again. That one is good. Up by 11 for Sparty. UCLA will take a pass half court. Top of the key, UCLA. And the thing about UCLA is they're not a second half team at all. I got to cover them twice this season. They lost the game. They were up against Ohio State in the CBS Sports Classic. They lost that game. They just got called for the turnover. Pushing a legal screen right there set by UCLA off the pick. Kenneth Nwaba, number 14, gets called for the personal foul in the second one of the game. That's a turnover. Michigan State will have it back with Henry. So they lost in the second half. They blew a lead, lost against Ohio State back in December. And then when they got to cover them a couple weeks ago against Oregon, Oregon came back down by double digits midway through the second half. They came back and won it. Pro hop inside off the miss. Shot gets blocked underneath. Michigan State gets the basketball, but UCLA going to swallow up them. And it's going to force here on the court a tie-up. 51 seconds left to go. So tie-up, possession arrow goes back to Michigan State. Yeah, Norfolk State beat Appalachian State by 1, 54-53. The games I plan on covering tomorrow, it's going to be Virginia Tech against Florida, 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. And then 4 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, Georgia Tech versus Loyola Chicago. And then after that, it should be a great game between Wisconsin and UNC at 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. That one I'm looking forward to. We got 50 seconds left to go. UCLA just picked up a reach and fall, so that's their 5th. Yeah, Big Ten are monsters this year. So many differences. That ball is going to get stolen away. Turnover, Michigan State. They're going to move it over to UCLA. Jumper, free throw circle. Air ball. Goes out of bounds. Yikes. Jules Bernard just floats it up at the free throw circle and did not have enough there at all. Another lag. It keeps on lagging tonight. I don't know why. Yeah, now we're back. From time to time, it's going to lag for some reason. We're getting hit by bad storms where I am. The internet lines are just... They're really wet out here. Mitch, welcome to the stream here. Do I think Iowa can beat Gonzaga? No. Gonzaga beat Iowa first game of the season. Iowa's got better defensively, but I took Gonzaga to win the championship. 42-31 the score. Timeout taken with 27 seconds left to go as we're going to go on a timeout. Yeah, Panther puts out here, when he saw this matchup immediately announced, he went with Sparty here as UCLA. Yeah, UCLA's lost the last 4 straight games. They lost a couple weeks ago against Washington State, too. So Michigan State with multiple players here on the board. They got 8 players who have scored so far for Michigan State. Total teamwork today. It is just Jaime Jaquez who is carrying UCLA. He's got 12 points out of the 31. He's basically got a third of his team's points. 42-31, back to action, final 25 seconds in the first half. Michigan State passes off the cutter, watch out, banks it up and in off the backboard, good for 2. Great assist by Henry, passed over to the cutting marble. 13-point Sparty lead, 10 seconds left to go. UCLA will have the basketball at the left wing perimeter. It's Jules Bernard, dribbles top of the key, 5 seconds. Bernard still dribbles at the left wing, passes over, way too much time. They're going to take a 3 as the clock expires and he drills it. Oh man, big triple, able to get that shot off just barely before the shot clock expires. And that one goes down for the triple on UCLA. Oh, they're going to say his foot was on the line, so it's a deep 2. They count it as a deep 2. It goes down by UCLA. And it's 44-33 at halftime, Michigan State up by 11. Hey, welcome to the membership here. We got John, special member. Appreciate my man. Great time to join. Thanks so much, bud. So you joined right in at halftime, so I'll put you down for the membership for the shoutouts. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, I cover special live streams at least once per month here on the channel. It's like a non-basketball related sport thing that I cover. I covered a NASCAR race last month, so it could be maybe like a NASCAR race, an NFL game out for members and mods in the stream, and like another sport, maybe like a baseball game or so. Let's see, Travis puts out Backstreet Boys or NSYNC in a game of hoops. I take the Backstreet Boys right there. How do you think Michigan State matches up against BYU? I think good. I think Michigan State will be able to lock down the perimeter. So if Michigan State wins this game, they're going to take that momentum into their next game. I took Michigan State in that one since they're riding the momentum. I really like how BYU played against Gonzaga. But Michigan State, the best perimeter three-point defense in the Big Ten this season. I do like them in that matchup since they can lock down the three. Thanks so much, John. Appreciate it, man. Let's hear, what was my picks tonight? I got 2 of them wrong so far for my picks. I had picked Wichita State over Drake. That didn't happen. Drake with a comeback victory. I also picked Mount St. Mary's. I thought they were the more physical team, but they lost today against Texas Southern. I did pick, though, the last winner. That was Norfolk State over Appalachian State. That was a 1-point win as well. And then I picked Michigan State by 11 in this one. They're actually leading by 11 at halftime. My prediction was Michigan State 78-67. Yeah, I lean towards more defensive teams in this tournament instead of offensive teams because we've seen the defenses come out so far, and it's usually the defensive-led types of teams that it seems like have prevailed past tournaments. So that's what I went to, knowing what's been going on past tournaments. There's teams that can shoot circles around you too. Like, those are, like, mid-major teams. They somehow shoot circles around you, too. Like, Marshall 3 years ago, drilling ridiculous threes against Wichita State in a 13 versus 4 matchup. Ohio, when they shot circles around Georgetown back in 2010 in the 15 versus 2 upset. So, there's those types of games, too. That's going to be a good game tomorrow between Colgate and Arkansas. That'll be a fun one. Tons of points off the board. Colgate's got a player shooting the ball at 51% from the floor, but they only played against 5 opponents. Lost Pupper got Creighton in the Final Four here. Now watch that actually happen. He'd be kicking himself for changing it. If they can shoot their way there, that's the only thing. They're going to have to be really consistent. Just shoot their way all the way through the tournament for Creighton. That's the thing. They just can't bring the team that they brought against Georgetown in the last game. Let's see. Halftime stat of the night. Let's see what I got here out for this game. Halftime stat of the night. Let's see. Michigan State, 10 assists. That is key for Michigan State because Aaron Henry has 5 assists. He has half of his team's assists, and they are up by 11 here at halftime. 44 points for Michigan State. Michigan State not really known for their offense, not really known for their shooting, but they have scored 44 on UCLA. And for UCLA, this is a concern for them. 6 turnovers for a team that's primarily led by guards. And a lot of backcourt options that take great care of the basketball, play at a slow tempo. That's tough for UCLA. They're also not a great second half team. So UCLA, I got to cover them twice this season. They blew a 12-point lead in the second half against Oregon. They also blew a lead and lost in the CBS Sports Classic against Ohio State. And now down by 11. This is not looking good for the Bruins out in this game right now. Really not. And definitely not for their offense. They play one of the slowest tempo offenses in all college basketball per KenPom. They are rated as the 332nd slowest tempo offense in the nation for UCLA. So this is going to be tough for them to get back into this type of game, considering Michigan State's defense. UCLA doesn't take too many threes, really selective with their shots, and they go inside. And Michigan State shooting the ball first half 55% from the floor. UCLA, they've scored 33 at 50%. The turnovers have just crushed them. Tommy B, welcome on the stream here. Big Spice going out for Iowa, Florida State, Arkansas, and Illinois in his Final Four. So we are at halftime, everyone. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys for joining here late on the stream with me, being a part here. It's already 11:15 on the East Coast where I am, covering this game. It's going to go past midnight where I am. What's good, Armando? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Hope all is going well. Quick scoreboard update. We had 3 games go down already. Before this, I got to cover Wichita State Drake earlier today. Drake came back. They beat Wichita State 53-52. As Wichita State missed 11 free throws to the line. They shot the ball 50%, 11 for 22 at the free throw line, and left so many points off the board and lost the game. And then the game that wrapped up before this one during this time that this game started, but in the first half it wrapped up. Norfolk State won by 1 against Appalachian State 54-53. Texas Southern beat Mount St. Mary 60-52. Yes, I heard PJ Tucker gonna go to Milwaukee. He got that trade happened like 10 minutes before the game. So 44-33 at halftime. Yeah, D-Wade happy about Trevor Ariza going over to Miami. No more Myers Leonard. You could kind of sense it was going to happen like that. Let's see what we got. NBA scores right now. Portland leading the Pelicans 57-48. The Suns leading the T-Wolves 58-53. And the Lakers up against the Hornets 35-29. So those are 3 NBA games going on. 3 of them have already gone final. Knicks beat the Magic by 1. Julius Randle triple-double, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 17 assists, 94-93 over Orlando. And the crazy finish I heard there. The Hawks beat the Thunder 116-93. And then Russell Westbrook with a triple-double. Donovan Mitchell, 42 points for Utah. But Washington pulls off the upset, 131-122 over Utah. Russell Westbrook, 35 points, 15 rebounds, 13 assists. Man. Yeah, good first night here for basketball, one thing for sure. Yeah, I remember that, the 2019 Bradley game. That was a close game throughout, like, the 35 out of the 40 minutes. That was tight. Alright, so right now we're just at halftime. Let me know in the chat here some of your upsets. Let's see, we got some time here just to go down some stuff, just hang out at halftime, I guess. Let me know some of your upsets, what you took in the bracket. Some of mine is UC Santa Barbara over Creighton. I also picked Ohio over Virginia. I also took Georgetown over Colorado. So let me know some of the upsets that you guys have. Also Michigan State over BYU. But if there's anything else that sticks out, let me know in the chat what you picked. Like, did anybody pick North Texas to beat Purdue? Or did anybody pick Colgate over Arkansas. Big Spice picked Oral Roberts to the Sweet 16. Wow. Yeah, I think it's around like 20 minutes for halftime usually. Albert, welcome to the stream here. Trying to think about some more. Did anybody pick Oregon State over Tennessee? Let me know in the chat some of the upsets that we have. UNC Greensboro over Florida State, if anybody had that, let me know. Or an Abilene Christian over a Texas. Or anything crazy like Eastern Washington over Kansas. Utah State over Texas Tech. Double Down puts out here Morehead State over West Virginia. Jason Likett State Bonaventure to go to the Elite Eight. I've got them getting past LSU. I think they can slow down LSU's offense. It's gonna be a good game. St. Bonaventure plays with 5 juniors in their starting 5. Yep, Lost Pupper got Ohio over Virginia. Loyola beating Georgia Tech and BYU, winning for some of the stuff. Big Spice took Morehead State too. Wow. Iona winning in the first round over Alabama. If Alabama's threes aren't dropping then, and Patino coaches them to get the W, man, that'd be insane. Ben needs UCSB to really do well. I need them too. I took them to the Sweet 16 of mine. I have flashbacks from UC Irvine from 2 years ago. I'm like, this team out in the Big West, I think it could break some brackets. How about this one? Did anybody actually pick Clemson as the 7th seed over Rutgers? Hit me up in the chat with that if you did. Showtime has Georgetown beating Colorado. Same with me. I think Georgetown's going to be the more physical team in that game. They got a great big with Qudus Wahab. They got size. They can rebound. And they've been getting better shooting the ball too. Yep, UC Irvine beat Kansas State 2 years ago. Ohio to the Sweet 16. Big Spice took Clemson there in that matchup. Yeah, I've got Rutgers taking that. Mitch has got Maryland over UConn. That should be a great game. I took UConn in mine. That should be a really good game, though. Like, that's going to be close. But that score is probably going to be in the 60s. Showtime picked Rutgers as well. Picked every Big Ten team in the first round, so that includes Maryland in there. How far do I got Baylor going? National championship game. I got them losing against Gonzaga. What's good, David? Welcome to the stream here. Trying to think about other ones. Does anybody have Utah State over Texas Tech? Big Spice has got Missouri over Oklahoma. Wow, Jason's got Drake beating USC. Wow. I'd be stunned if that happens, honestly. Drake doesn't have much size. And USC is, they're front court reliant with the Mobley brothers. Wisconsin over UNC for Lost Pupper he's got. I think that second round game, so I actually took Texas Tech in that game. I'm just putting out teams here. Like, if you guys got anything, these are my underdogs that I got. I got UCSB over Creighton, Ohio over Virginia, St. Bonaventure over LSU, Georgetown over Colorado. The winner of this game, which I put it more based towards Michigan State over BYU in the round of 64, Rutgers over Clemson, and Virginia Tech over Florida. So those are I got 7 of those upsets that I have. Yeah, Oklahoma's going to be missing Davion Harmon. Oklahoma. So here's the thing. Oklahoma had beat Alabama without their top scorer in that game. Austin Reeves did not play back in late January in the SEC Big 12 Challenge. Yeah, Oklahoma beat Alabama in that game without their top scorer. They're going to be without their number 2 scorer, Davion Harmon, for that one. Lisa fan, welcome to the stream. Wow. Bold pick right there. Holy smokes. Gonzaga losing against Norfolk State first round. Anything could happen. John puts out here, he thinks Utah State can pull off the upset. I was going back and forth on that one. I do like Texas Tech, though, because of their physicality, mental toughness for Texas Tech. But here's the thing. Texas Tech doesn't defend the perimeter well. They have an elite interior defense, though, but they're undersized. Where they're going to be going up against Namias Queta for Utah State. Biggest upset, Colgate over the Hogs for Mr. Ganja. That's been a popular one I've been hearing. My opinion, I'm not buying that because Colgate's only played 5 teams, but honestly, you don't know. Colgate's got a player in their team that's shooting the ball 51% from 3 with Jack Ferguson. Jordan Burns played in the NCAA tournament 2 years ago. They lost by 7 to Tennessee. And like we'll find out more about Colgate tomorrow, how good they really are. Because they've only played 5 teams, but they're destroying those teams. They play in the Patriot League, but they're a complete question mark, same as Winthrop. I actually took Villanova over Winthrop because I wasn't sold on Winthrop's schedule, even though they've been crushing teams. I think that's going to be a close game. Yeah, it's going to be awesome, my man, Showtime. Ohio State to the Final Four? Hey, that's what Andy Katz picked. He picked Ohio State to the Final Four. They gave Illinois a fight. So I picked Baylor because Baylor's got 5 shooters that shoot the ball from 3. Their top five scorers are shooting 38+% from 3. Multiple in the 40s to 43% from 3. Ohio State's got Dwayne Washington Jr., Justin Arns from 3. That's gonna be a good game, but they do have a great interior presence with Liddell. That's going to be a great game, if it does happen there. That would be an Elite 8 matchup, Baylor-Ohio State. Lee like in Illinois for the national championship. Ooh, I don't believe an 11 seed has won before. I remember 11 seeded VCU. And I think that was 2012, 11-seeded VCU in the play-in round. They went all the way from the play-in round to the Final Four for VCU. That was with Shaka Smart as the head coach. So right now at halftime, everybody, appreciate all for stopping by. If anybody would like to be a part here of the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge, feel free to do so. We just post a link out in the chat. We have over 100 plus participants right now that we have in our Bracket Challenge group. All you have to do is sign up with your channel name. Michael, welcome to the stream here. I'm taking the Buckeyes in that one. Oral Roberts can score, though. They just struggle defensively. Alright, so we're going to start off the second half here, guys, just in a moment. Michigan State rolling in the first half. What's good, Joey? Welcome to the stream here, bud. John's 2 favorite teams are BYU and whatever team is playing Gonzaga. So, that team that's going to play Gonzaga is Norfolk State. Norfolk State upset Missouri back in 2012 in the 15 versus 2 matchup. That was with Kyle O'Quinn. He played on Norfolk State. Who do I like better, Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd? Good question there. I'd probably go Led Zeppelin. We're going to start off second half just in a moment here, folks. Appreciate each and every single one of you guys for dropping by, being here late at night. So it's 11:30 p.m. East on the East Coast where I am right now. Yeah, a lot of people taking UCSB there in the first rounds. I've got it myself. What's good, Darnell? Welcome on the stream here, bud. We're going to get started here in just a moment to the second half. I used to play when I was younger. I played through middle school for basketball. My main sport, though, was baseball. I played up through high school. Alright, we're going to get rolling here. Second half will just begin in just a moment. What's good, the sports expert? Indeed, you do not want to mess with Tom Izzo, especially this time in March. This is the time you got to get right down and serious in these types of games. Every single game matters. Every single possession, every single second. It all matters. As here we go, we're back into it. UCLA will have the ball. They take it first as they will go left to right on the court. Michigan State will go right to left. UCLA has first possession, starts off for the second half at the top of the key. They pass over inside, spin move. UCLA puts it up and they will get fouled. It's going to send Cody Riley to the free throw line shooting 2. Clock will stop with 19:47. Yeah, if Michigan State comes out of this, which they're looking good right now, I would not want to face Michigan State with the momentum that they have taken into that game with 11 versus 6. First free throw, that one is good. Hey, we got another member here, my man Darnell. Appreciate it, brother. Being a part here of the membership. You guys are the legends on the stream here. Let's welcome in the member. Darnell out on the stream. Second free throw, good. Oh, whoopsie, yep. 1 second here, wrong, yeah, that way, yep. 44-35. It was good by UCLA. So 44-35. We got 19:40 left to go. Michigan State passes over top of the free throw circle. Aaron Henry has it. Henry dribbles towards his left. Henry now at the left elbow as he backs his way, guarded by Campbell. Henry has it, and UCLA comes up, forces the steal. It's on the ground. Michigan State going to take it back, though. Pass up the court, watch out. They're going to put up the dunk. That's good with a two-handed slam. Great find. Watts over to Hall, and Hall throws it down with a two-handed jam. Michigan State by 11. What's good, Seth? Welcome on the stream here, bud. 19 minutes left to go. UCLA kicks it back out to left wing perimeter. Jules Bernard has the basketball. Pass down on top. They'll move it over. Ball into the hands of Hawkins. Hawkins takes the jumper. Got it. So he drills it for 2. He's basically putting this team on his back today. He's got 16 out of the 37 for the Bruins. Michigan State will have the ball. They take it past half court. Rocket Watts. At the top of the key as he is guarded by Campbell. He dribbles, drives inside. Watts floats it up off the back iron. Tipped up in the air. UCLA snags the rebound. BTK, welcome to the stream here, bud. They kick it out to the left corner. 3 in the air. UCLA drills it. Johnny Juzang with a triple. Puts it 1-6. 18:20 remaining underneath Marble. Puts that shot up. Missed it. Hit the front rim. No good. UCLA snags the defensive board. The Bruins will have the ball. At the right wing, Campbell missed the 3, off the mark, no good. Tapped out of bounds, but a foul going up for the rebounds. It's going to be on Michigan State. Joyce Marble picks up a personal foul, second one of the half. And that shot is good by UCLA underneath. 46-42 on a scoring run, 7-zip run. 9-2 in the second half in the last minute for UCLA. Michigan State will take a pass half court. 17:50 left to go. Watts. Top of the key as he has it. Watts moves over left wing Langford. Turns the corner, drives inside. Turnaround jumper mid-range. Missed it off the back iron. Rebound goes to UCLA. UCLA will have the ball at the left wing. They will take it inside. Pro Hop puts it up and missed it off the mark. Too high off the backboard. Rebound goes right backward to Michigan State as they drive. Lost it. Kicks it back though by Watts. Langford passes over to Henry. Henry at the left wing perimeter. Bounce pass left elbow. 17:20 left to go. Ball poked loose in the foul. Just 1 second here. I'm just adding in the new member name into the stream that we have. (46-42) the score. So you got 17-12 left to go. I think I need like another row for the membership over here. I'll work on that tomorrow. Michigan State just got fouled. Shooting shot to the line. First one is good. At the free throw line. Hey, thanks so much, Seth. Appreciate it, bud, for dropping them by here. I think we got it. We made like 4 rows now of names. Second free throw is good by Michigan State. 48-42 the score. There we go. And that shot by UCLA, a perimeter 3, and they knock it down for the triple. Puts it to a 3-point game. 17 minutes remaining. Very good game going down between these two teams currently. Michigan State has it at the left elbow. There we go. So I was able to get it. As they have it inside, missed it underneath. They have the basketball right back, though. Langford dribbles to the... And he stepped out of bounds right underneath the hoop. So turnover by Michigan State. Yeah, I've got that too, Lost Pupper. 16.5 left to go. UCLA will have the ball. At the left wing, Tiger Campbell. Campbell kicks it back out left corner perimeter for UCLA. A very close game indeed. Campbell has it, drives inside, missed the layup, tipped. Offensive rebound, UCLA puts it up, missed it. Great defense there by Michigan State on the second shot attempt. Rebound goes to the Spartans. Hogard will take a pass half court, moves it out to the top of the key. Malik Hall takes it inside. Hall passes back out to Hogard. Slides it over to Henry here at the left wing perimeter. 15:55 left to go. Pass underneath and we have a foul. It's on UCLA guarding Bingham as the clock will stop with 15:55 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for dropping on by, being a part of the stream. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college hoops games, also NBA games here on Behind Your Basketball. Hey, that's awesome. JT finished his geometry now. That's awesome, man. What's good, Jesse? Welcome in here from Dallas. We go in a timeout currently. If anybody's interested, feel free to check out the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge. I just posted a link out in the... It's pinned to the chat. I'll post that on the chat again. There it is. Just posted the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge link out there. If anybody's interested, open up to the public. You guys are welcome to join it as brackets will lock tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Darnell's got his upsets here. Winthrop, UC Santa Barbara, Drake, and Grand Canyon University and Abilene Christian he's got for his upsets. UCLA leading the second half 12-4. In the second half advantage for UCLA currently as Michigan State's up by 3. Seth with his prediction, 79-74, Michigan State. Hit me up with your score predictions out here in the chat. I actually predicted Michigan State by 11. It was my prediction 78-67. I'm taking Michigan State in this game. So yeah, hit me up with your predictions out in the chat if you guys would like. Yeah, we're almost to 100. We got 100 plus people out on the stream right now viewing. You guys are awesome here. Real MVPs out on the stream tonight. I don't think they were lucky to make the tournament when they had beat in a full week. They had wins over Illinois, Ohio State, and Michigan in a full week. So they deserve to be here because they played with the nation's best. Pat taking UCLA out in this one as we welcome Pat out to the stream. Josu going out for UCLA as well, 68-66. Michigan State has had a lead by 14 at one point in the first half. We'll see if they pull away, though. UCLA struggled, though, in the second portion of the second half. A couple times I've covered them this year. Why am I choosing UC Santa Barbara? I think their defense has got 3-and-D guards that can defend the perimeter. They got a top 100 recruit with Ja'Cory McLaughlin. And they also got another top 100 recruit on that team as well. And they're also great in the interior. That's the big key that I really like about UCSB is that they have two really good bigs. They got So and they got Miles Norris. So that's why I took UCSB. I think the front court players can pose some problems there, and also they defend the perimeter really well. They're a top 20 defense. What's good, David? Welcome to the stream here. Taking Michigan State. Albert going for UCLA. So we get right back into it, 48-45. Yeah, they had dropped that game back in December when Northwestern reached its peak. Northwestern started out the conference 3-1. The free throw at the line, that one is good by Michigan State. They lead by 4. 15:50 left to go. UCLA has the ball. At the top of the key, Tiger Campbell moves it over right wing perimeter to Singleton. Singleton pass over to Campbell again. Campbell now dribble. At the right baseline, Campbell moves it over. As we'll pick up the ball at the top of the key with Juzang. Juzang will take a 3, hit the front rim, rebound Michigan State. 15.5 left to go, Sparty ball. Michigan State with Henry. Henry has it as he will float one up, and that rolls in. Good for 2 more. Michigan State up by 6 as they are rolling right now. 15:15 left to go. UCLA with the ball at the top of the key. It is Tiger Campbell. Campbell slides it over right wing perimeter. Hawkes has it, dribbles free throw circle. Shot fake, gets around a player here, but we do have a foul. It's picked up before the shot. Yeah, close game indeed right now. We still have about 15 minutes remaining. Dr. Dolo, welcome to the stream, going out for Michigan State. 15 minutes left to go. I thought that Utah State would get the playing game. I'm going to take Texas Tech there in the second round. They're going to get past Utah State first, though. Arkansas needs to get past Colgate. That could be a trap game for Arkansas. Colgate in a track match. Yeah, yeah, thanks so much for the suggestion, Dakota. Appreciate it, man. He's been a great member on the stream here. I've got Gonzaga to win it all in my bracket. That shot gets blocked out of bounds by Bingham. UCLA put it up in a massive rejection right there by Bingham out of bounds. 14:42 left to go. That's 1 on the shot clock for UCLA. 1 second on the shot clock. They're going to have to get it off. UCLA bounce pass, right wing 3, off the cut, missed it. Off the back iron, offensive rebound, keeps the possession alive. They're going to put one up, no good. And it's an air ball, but stepped out of bounds. Oh no, they're going to say, okay, so they're going to say foul by UCLA. Air ball, foul pushing Gabe Brown who got the rebound. So Gabe Brown got the rebound by UCLA. It was UCLA who pushed them on the bounds. So Michigan State will have it back. 14:34 left to go. Michigan's round ends in the Sweet 16. We got 14 and a half left to go. Michigan State will have the possession. Actually, they're going to say it's UCLA's possession. So UCLA will have possession then. Possession arrow will be Michigan State next time, that's why. And either way, UCLA turns it over on the inbound. Michigan State gets a steal, lays it up and in for two. A lot of uncharacteristic turnovers here by the Bruins today in this backcourt for UCLA. Primarily guard-led team, and they have been struggling in this game today with turnovers. That is number 7 for a turnover for them. They usually slow it down and don't turn over the basketball much. 10 points off of turnovers tonight for Michigan State. Shot fake. They draw the contact and UCLA will go to the line, shoot 2. It's going to send Tiger Campbell shooting 2 to the line. What's good, Porter? Welcome on the stream here, guys. If you're new on the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Yeah, that's exactly what I got there, Panther, as well. I got Florida State winning against Michigan in the Sweet 16. Florida State just can't turn over the basketball 25 times like they did, though, against Georgia Tech. That's the only thing. They have a great team with all the pieces together there, except just the turnover problems. Hey, thanks so much, Slut Shots. Really appreciate it, bud, for being a part here, dropping them by in the stream. For all the first-timers tonight, you guys are awesome. First free throw is good by UCLA. Tiger Campbell drills it. 7-point game, 14:08 remaining. Jackson, welcome back in here. This game getting closer and closer indeed. Second free throw is good. Michigan State had the largest lead, up by 14. Sorry to hear that, Albert. I'm a Bruins fan too. I'm actually I'm from Massachusetts. I'm a huge Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, and Bruins fan. 14 minutes remaining. Michigan State leads it by 6, and they have the basketball. They pass over to the left corner. They missed the 3 by Gabe Brown. They get the offensive rebound, though. Watts has it at the right wing. Dribbles. Drives inside. Lost control of the basketball, though. Tipped up in the air. UCLA comes up with a steal. The Bruins kick it back out to the right wing. Jules Bernard dribbles. Top of the key. Bernard looking to pass it. Slides over to Campbell. Campbell at the right wing perimeter. He is double-teamed at the top. Pass over to Hawkes. Hawkes with 13 and a half left to go. Feeds it inside over to Riley. Riley backs his way underneath, and he lost the dribble, got it back. Riley puts it up. Shot gets blocked by Bingham. Gets it back. Riley. Another one missed it. Rebound tipped up, and it's going to be a foul. And it's on... I think it's on Michigan State. I think it's on Michigan State here for the rebounding foul. We're going to double check in just a moment. Yeah, that's on... I think it's on Bingham. 13-17 left to go. What's good, Cameron? Welcome to the stream here as we give Cameron a welcome on the channel for a first-timer. Yes, I know you're not new. You've been subbed for a while here, Porter. Just welcoming you in once again, bud. This game is on TBS. 13 minutes left to go. It's Michigan State basketball, so it was a rebounding foul picked up by UCLA. Michigan State top of the key. They have with Aaron Henry. Moves over to the right elbow. Langford, jumper, drills it. That's good for 2. Sparty by 8 with less than 13 minutes left to go. UCLA has the ball. Top of the key, Tiger Campbell. Campbell guarded by Rocket Watts. They will slow it down here. They got the 332nd slowest tempo offense per KenPom this season. UCLA dumps it out right corner. Nobody there. They turn it over. It goes out of bounds with 12:34 left to go. Might want to charge it up, Porter. 12 and a half left to go here. Bad turnover by UCLA. This team is primarily backcourt options for UCLA that's done a great job this season taking care of the basketball. But today, 8 total turnovers and they're uncharacteristic. 12 and a half remaining. Michigan State has it. Rocket Watts dribbles to the top, slides it over to Hauser. Passes left corner perimeter to Gabe Brown. Gabe Brown dribbles back to the left wing. Gets around his defender with Hawkins. Puts it up. There's a ton of contact. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Gabe Brown runs over number 14, Kenneth Nwuba, inside the lane. He takes the charge. And ball's going to go right back over to UCLA with 12:13 left to go. I will take UNC in that matchup. I like UNC's size in the front court. Wisconsin's been having a lot of problems defending bigs this season. "12 minutes left to go. UCLA has it. They will take it at the left elbow. Jumper. Campbell. Got it. Good for 2. Cameron's taking Michigan State out in this one. Looking good so far all the way through tonight. 11:50 remaining. Sparty has the basketball. Still dribble past half court. Rocket Watts. Now he dribbles at the right elbow, swings it out to the left wing. They'll take a 3 by Gabe Brown. He missed it off the mark, tipped up, fight for the rebound, and UCLA comes down with an offensive board. Pass up to Campbell. Campbell has it, dribbles past half court as we got 11:30 left to go. UCLA dribbles to the top of the key with Tiger Campbell. He is guarded by Gabe Brown. I've got Alabama around the 32 exit, losing against UConn. They pass over to the top of the key. 3 in the air. Drills it for the triple by UCLA. It's a 3-point game. 11:10 left to go. Very good game going down here. Jaime Hawkins has 19. It was Johnny Juzang, former Kentucky Wildcat, who hit the 3. He's got 14. Shot inside Michigan State, missed it. They grabbed the offensive rebound. Brown kicks it back out to the right wing. Langford takes the 3 and he drills it. Joshua Langford with a big triple. Michigan State leads it by 6 with 11 minutes left to go. UCLA will have it as they take it past half court. Tiger Campbell will slow it down. Down by 6 with the Bruins. Both of these teams with 5 personal fouls each. Michigan State 3 timeouts remaining. And 2 timeouts left to go by UCLA. At the left elbow now for the Bruins. Hawkins passes back out to the right corner. Wide open 3. They drill it. Juzang. Splash. You got to keep an eye on him. Johnny Juzang with a triple. And now he adds more to his resume tonight. He's got 17. That's his third made 3 of the game. 10:10 left to go. And a tight one right now. Langford. Over to Henry. Henry jumper. Top of the free throw circle. Drills it. Good for 2. This game really picking up in the scoring department right now. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I appreciate it all for stopping by. Halfway through the second half. Less than 10 minutes remaining. UCLA down by 5 as they have possession. Quality possessions lately here for UCLA. Tiger Campbell. Passes to the right wing to Hawkins. Slides it out left wing. They will dribble left baseline. Floats up the shot. Missed it off the mark. Tipped off the backboard. And Michigan State comes up with a defensive rebound. And the Spartans will slow it down themselves. 9:30 left to go. They pass over to Langford. Langford jumper. Mid-range open. Got it. Good for 2. I got West Virginia Elite 8. 62-55 with 9.5 left to go. A lot of action in this one so far. And a timeout taken here. Mick Cronin and UCLA will take a timeout on the floor. 62-55, 9:20 left remaining. Wow, Dakota taking Florida to the Elite 8 right there. Wow, I'd be shocked if that happens. That's gonna be a tight game there. West Virginia, Houston. They're gonna have to get past a couple of defenses to get there. They're going to have to get past either a combo as I picked San Diego State because that's the second round matchup. It's either San Diego State or Syracuse. They'd have to get past for West Virginia in the second round. And then, yeah, they take on Houston unless Rutgers upsets Houston or Clemson in the second rounds. 62-55 to score. What a game we have it. Two players carrying UCLA tonight. Jaime Hawkins, he has got 19 points, 17 by Johnny Juzang, 3 3-point shots made for the sophomore, former Kentucky Wildcat. A leading scorer for Michigan State, Aaron Henry with 12.7 assists for him tonight. They're sharing the ball really well. And Michigan State has had multiple players score. They got 8 separate players that have scored over 5 points right now. 6 players have scored over 7 points or more. Wow, Jason got Oral Roberts winning first round. UCSB to the Sweet 16. George goes out here. I got the same exact thing, man. I got UC Santa Barbara upsetting Creighton. I got them winning against Ohio, with Ohio taking an upset victory over Virginia. So that's a 12-13 second round matchup. Brooks, welcome to the stream here. Going for Michigan. Hit me up in the chat who you've got in this game, Michigan State or UCLA. Type it up in the chat if you guys are new. If you're a first timer here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams that I cover here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Very good game that we have it going down right now. It's just that the difference in this game has been Michigan State's able to get more stops than UCLA. That has been the difference so far today. Though UCLA lately has been drilling down threes, and that's how they've hung in this game. UCLA 54% from 3, Michigan State 50% from 3. They're 6 for 12. UCLA is 7 for 13 from the perimeter. BTK as well. Oh, wow. Holy smokes, man. It's got UCSB to the Elite 8 over Gonzaga, man. What a pick right there. Colgate in the Final Four for JT's got. I agree with you, Brooks. I'd be scared to play Georgetown. I think that's a great draw to pull off the upset. In my opinion, Colorado is so overseeded. It's unbelievable that they got picked as a 5 seed. Yes, I think UConn can beat Alabama in the round of 32 if they lock up the perimeter. They got a great perimeter defense. They're going to have to shut down multiple offensive weapons, though, that they have. Shackelford, Quinterly, John Petty Jr., Herb Jones, so multiple weapons are going to have to shut down, but I've got faith in them that they could do it. 9 minutes left to go. We're back to action. 62-55. UCLA has the basketball here. Top of the key. They'll take the jumper at the top of the free throw circle. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Puts it up. Shot gets blocked. Hauser with a block, and Michigan State turns to defense. Now on the offense as they have possession. They will dribble straight away. Kicks it back out to the right corner. Langford turns the corner. Now inside the key. Moves it back out to the top. They will dribble. At the left elbow. Turn around. Puts it up. Missed it. Tipped up. And UCLA comes off with a rebound as Henry missed the shot. 8:35 left to go. Bruins down by 7 as they will dribble straight away. Oh, missed the easy layup there. They are so lucky they get their own offensive rebound. Left corner 3 right back, and he redeems himself. Jaime Hawkins just missed a wide open layup. And then after that, redeems himself. So lucky for UCLA as he drills down the left corner. Open 3. 8:15 remaining. Michigan State easy into the lane. Good for 2. Up and in by Hogard with a right-handed finish. This game really picking up in the scoring right now. 8 minutes left remaining. Bruins have the basketball, top of the key. UCLA slows it down, passes out to the right wing over to Juzang. Juzang feeds it off the cut, underneath, puts one up and got it. Scores for 2 by Jalen Clark. Man, we got a game right now. 7:45 remaining. Michigan State at the right wing perimeter. They'll pass it inside. Backing their way in there. Spin move. Shot fake. Puts it up. Hauser. No good. Too strong. Pinwheels around. Rebound. UCLA. 7.5 remaining. Bruins will have it. Back out to Hawkins. It says up at the top, no TV will be shown due to copyright. If you guys are new first timers, you cannot do that. The left wing perimeter. UCLA has it. Jumper free throw circle. And they drill it. Good for 2. Jaime Hawkins, 22. As he has scored, putting his team on his back here for the Bruins. 7:10 left to go. A 2-point game now. Michigan State will have the ball. They take it past half court. At the left wing perimeter. Almost came for the swipe. They couldn't get it though. Hogard able to get it off in time to the top to Henry. Back out to Hogard. Pass over to Henry. Henry dumps it inside. Hauser has it. Back out to Hogard. He will dribble now. Inside. Pro Hop puts it up. Got rejected by the bottom part of the rim. Hauser puts it up. And we do have a foul underneath. The clock will stop with 6:51. Dr. Dolo going out for Michigan State here. LaMelo's got an incredible future, man. Just so young, and he's got the playmaking ability that's just genius. It's unbelievable. As we're going to go on a timeout here. 64-62 MSU with 6:54 left to go. Sorry to hear that, Brian. Sorry to hear that, man. Very good game going down between these two teams right now. Two Big 12 versus two Big East in the Final Four for BTK. Wow. I would not go that way with a Big East, considering how they play this year, but you honestly never know. This game's over on TBS, Brooks. What's good? Welcome in my girlfriend onto the stream here as we give girlfriend hype on the chat here. Sharice back in the chat. Let's get that girlfriend hype in the chat for Sharice out here. Got a great game. We got 6:50 left to go as we have reached midnight on the East Coast, everyone. We still got over 6 minutes remaining. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I was supposed to go to bed already, but this game got pushed back 20 minutes later. So, yeah, I'm going to bed after the end of this game. It's a late game. I've been up all the way from 6 in the morning to now midnight. I actually work full time if you guys didn't know, if you're a first timer. So welcome on the stream right now. Who most likely to defeat BYU? That would be Michigan State. What's good, Andrew? Welcome to the stream here, bud. Appreciate, man, for stopping on by. Man and Hayes, welcome in. Yeah, everything's going well here, bud. We got 2 new channel members out here today, which is awesome. Really appreciate every single one of you for stopping by, being a part here right now, and right now hitting midnight on the East Coast. What's good, CF? Welcome to the stream again. Thanks so much, brother. Very good game going down. Yeah, they were down. It was a 14-point lead in the first half by Michigan State. And now it's going to come down to crunch time. It's going to come down to who can hit the big shots late in this game. And right now, UCLA has got only 2 players carrying the load. 24 by Jaime Hawkins, 17 by Johnny Juzang. Where Michigan State tonight has 9 different scores in the lineup. Aaron Henry leads the way with 12 points. As Vaughn is back in here to the end. This is going to be quite the finish today to this game. As we're going to get back to action after the timeout. 64-62, and we do. The winner of this game will take on BYU on Saturday at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time. As I plan on covering that one. My streams for Saturday, I plan on covering 1:45 LSU St. Bonaventure, 7:10 UConn against Maryland, and then the winner of this game to take on BYU. It's going to send Michigan State to the free throw line. Tomorrow I'll be back for Virginia Tech against Florida, Loyola Chicago, Georgia Tech, and then Wisconsin, Michigan. First free throw, that one is good. Vaughn can't wait tomorrow when the opening round starts. Florida against Virginia Tech should be a fun night. 6:51 left to go. Second free throw good by Hauser. Michigan State by 4. UCLA will have the basketball. They take it past half court. Top of the key, Tiger Campbell. He moves it out to the right corner. Jules Bernard has it. Bernard passes back out to the top to Campbell. Moves it over to the left wing. Juzang has it. Double team. Slides it over. Off the cut underneath by Clark. Dishes back outside. Wide open 3. They're going to drill it. Tiger Campbell with a triple. It's a 1-point game now. This getting closer. 6:25 left to go. What's good, Chandler? Welcome back in the stream here, bud. Usually it's not UCLA who's done well in the second half, so whenever I've covered them in this second half, drilling down 3s to get right back in it to put it to a 1-point game. Michigan State has it at the left wing. Langford. He dribbles with 6 on the clock remaining. Gives it over to Hauser. Left corner 3 in the air. Missed it. No good. Rebound UCLA. This bucket will be able to take the lead if they do get it for UCLA. They made the last 4 shots from the floor. UCLA with the ball. Top of the key. Slowing it down, getting good quality possession. Spin move. Drives inside. They lay it up and in. That's good for 2. That's good. Up and in off the backboard. It's a 1-point Bruins lead. The first lead since the score was 10-9. 5.5 left to go. Michigan State has the ball top of the key. Rocket Watch dribbles towards the right elbow. Ball poked loose, is on the ground, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by UCLA, though, by Hawkes, as the clock will stop with 5:26. What a game. Unbelievable game here, guys. Yeah, UCLA leading the second half advantage, 34-22. This is all guard play right now. UCLA, they have four guards and one forward inside the starting five. They've done a much better job in this second half when it comes to taking care of the basketball. Actually, they were going to cut to break, but they aren't now. They're going to go back to the free throw line. So 5:14 left to go. It's going to be free throws coming up. That's the 7th. And Michigan State in the bonus. Yeah, definitely got to give them credit, especially that they're a slow-tempo offense. They came back into this game. First shot at the line, good by Michigan State. One more shot coming up by Malik Hall. Second free throw gutted by Michigan State. They lead by 1. If you guys are new, no spoilers out in the chat. We're about 30 seconds behind, so we'll get there when we can. Jules Bernard in quite a bit of foul trouble. He just picked up his 4th personal foul. Cody Riley's got 4 personal fouls as well. So he's basically the key front court option for UCLA. Michigan State and not a whole lot of foul trouble. Just 3 by Joyce Marble. Everybody else with either 2 or 1. UCLA missed a 3. Rebound, Michigan State, top of the key. Sparty by 1. 4:45 left to go. Michigan State floats it up mid-range. That's good for 2. Aaron Henry. It's going to be takeover Aaron Henry in the final 4 minutes. Hits down. 4.5 remaining. UCLA will have the ball. Slowing it down top of the key with Tiger Campbell. Campbell dribbles towards the left wing. Campbell now dribbles towards his left, drives inside. Oh, nice move. Missed the layup, though. Off the backboard, Malik Hall comes up with a defensive rebound by Michigan State. Michigan State moves over to Watts. He will slow it down. 4:15 left to go. Sparty by 3 to get the basketball. Watts moves over left wing to Henry. Henry signals the offense. He signals over for Gabe Brown to go to left corner perimeter. Passes over left baseline. Ball into the hands here, Malik Hall. Hall goes inside, puts it up and in. Off the backboard. Good for 2 by Malik Hall, and the bucket and the foul. Sparty going up at the line, shooting 1 here with Malik Hall. It's a big bucket with 4 minutes remaining. I think we're going to cut into a timeout as well. What a game, just powers his way inside. Right underneath, timeout taken. 4 minutes left to go, even in this one down the home stretch. We're going to have a great finish. Oh yeah, everybody, we're going to have a great finish in this one. If you guys are new in the stream, over 190 plus people out in the chat. Spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified here. Future live streams I cover. Play-by-play basketball games, college games, NBA games here on Behind Your Basketball. Appreciate all for dropping them by, being a part here tonight. Man, as the action has finally started, we waited 2 years for this. Finally able to get it. March Madness is back. What a game. Final 4 minutes are going to be incredible here, guys. Each and every single one of you tonight are the real MVPs, by the way. Each and every single one of you for being a part here. Dedicating your time out to the stream past midnight on the East Coast. Each and every single one of you. We know it's late at night. Out here on the stream, hanging out, being a part here. And incredible game going on. Hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for out here. Who you've got in this one, Michigan State or UCLA. Michigan State's got the inside presence. They got Hall, they got Marble. They also can go with Brown or Hauser. Whereas UCLA, they're more backcourt based for UCLA. They got Cody Riley, though. He's playing with 4 personal fouls. Yeah, they are more backcourt. You look at the guards for UCLA putting up big numbers tonight. 2 of them with Jaime Jaquez and Johnny Juzang. They got 4 guards in the starting 5 and 1 forward, going up against Michigan State with 3 forwards and 2 guards. So it's the front court pieces that has taken over lately for Sparty in the past couple minutes. Yeah, I agree with you right there, Arku. Cannot go against Tom Izzo, especially in March. Jacob, welcome to the stream here. Tomorrow, Virginia Tech, Florida. That's at 12:15 Eastern Time. Virginia Tech, Florida. And then Loyola Chicago, Georgia Tech at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Wisconsin, North Carolina at 7:10 Eastern Time. So 3 games tomorrow. Ethan, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, if they can get past Texas, that'll be a matchup if they're able to get that. They'd have to get. So that's how they'd be able to get to the Sweet 16 if they get past Texas. They'd have to beat BYU next, though. Big T-Deuce, welcome in here. Nebraska fan, welcome to the stream. I do not think Brad Stevens will be the next one, though, for Indiana. I've seen that pointed out. I don't think so. I think the Celtics still want to. Danny Ainge's still going to keep Brad Stevens along. We'll have to see how that all shakes out. Hopefully they turn it around. Free throw at the line. Michigan State drills it. So the and one is good. They lead by 6. 4 minutes left to go. Yeah, they have to take it one game at a time. That's going to be a tough one. Anything is potentially possible, though. You honestly never know. UCLA has the basketball. Top of the key, Jules Bernard. 13 on the shot clock. 3:40 remaining. As he will drive inside. Gets the layup. Good for 2 and the foul. It's going to send Bernard to the line shooting 1. With a 4-point game. Yeah, I agree there, Seth. If Oklahoma State makes it past Illinois, it's on. I think they can make it to the Final Four. I think if North Carolina makes it past Baylor, I think they got a good chance to make it to the Final Four potentially. Timeout taken on the floor. 3:38 left to go as UCLA will shoot 1 coming up at the line after timeout. What a game. Crazy bucket the Bruins just got. Yeah, you honestly don't know. Oklahoma State has the chance to beat Illinois. I took Illinois, but if Oklahoma State puts Illinois in foul trouble, they have the chance. They got to put them in foul trouble. Got to put Coburn and Bershanishvili in foul trouble because that's all Oklahoma State does. 40 straight minutes of attack mode basketball, driving to the bucket, and they will put you in foul trouble. It's gonna be UConn that makes it past Alabama for my prediction. Iona, John goes out. Bold prediction right there. Wow. Anything's possible, though. We'll probably see a crazy upset tomorrow. Well, it's good. David, welcome to the stream here. Like Missouri to go all the way someday. I think that's going to be a great game. Very do think so between Illinois, Oklahoma State. If they do match up Sweet 16. Zena going out for Michigan State here. Let me know in the chat who you're rooting for if you guys are new. Michigan State or UCLA. We got 3:38 left to go. Currently on the timeout. If you're a first timer, spike the thumbs up. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Brian out in Connecticut. Awesome, man. I'm actually from Massachusetts if you guys didn't know. Oh, that's awesome. You went to UConn. That's great, man. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, my favorite college team is actually Providence. And I'm a big Celtics fan myself. Huge New England sports fan. Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins. Do you think any cases could impact any top 5 seeds? I will go no, because right now they're in a bubble. They're in a bubble and they're barely having anything, just only a couple of teams. Like Georgia Tech when Moses Wright, that's it. Virginia, that was before the tournament, and Kansas before the tournament. Jalen Wilson, I believe, is out tomorrow against Eastern Washington, though David McCormack is back in. Matthew, welcome to the stream from Mass as well. That's great, man. What a game. Very good game. $73-69. UCLA will shoot 1 at the line with Jules Bernard. We got 3:38 left to go on the clock. Free throw is good. Back into action in the final 3.5 minutes remaining. Michigan State gets the inbound. They're in their backcourt, as they will take it past the half-court logo with Rocket Watts. 3.5 left to go. Welcome to the membership. We got Lee out here, new member of the stream. Appreciate it, brother, for being a part here of the member. Let's get that member hype out in the stream for Lee. Malik Hall has the top of the key. 3:20 left to go. They move it over top of the key. Entry pass inside underneath. Bounce pass. Gets bobbled, but they do get it back from Michigan State. Malik Hall passes out to the top of the key. Ball into the hands of Watts. He takes the 3 straight away. Hit the front rim. Not a good look. Fight for the rebound, and Michigan State going to save it with Langford. Puts it back outside. Watts dribbles. Floats it up at the left elbow. Got it. Oh, man. Able to make basically a possession with something that nothing was going on. Holy smokes there, Michigan State. What a save at the baseline underneath by Langford. 2:45 left to go. UCLA has it now. At the top of the key, it's Hawkes. Hawkes dribbles to the right elbow, spin move inside the paint. Hawkes puts it up, rejection. Michigan State with a block by Henry. Here goes the Spartans. 2.5 remaining. Michigan State takes it past half court. Rocket Watts. He will slow it down. 24 seconds on the shot clock. 2:30 left to go. 75-70, Sparty by 5. They have it at the left wing. Watts. Double team. Passes left corner. Henry. Shot fake. Kicks it out right corner. Oh, bobble. He was wide open. Langford. Moves over to Hall. Back out to the top of the key. 7 on the shot clock. Watts has it. 2:10 remaining. Dribbles towards his right. Watts. Passes. Off the cut. Deflected. Tipped. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by... I think it's out by Michigan State. Yeah, Tom Izzo arguing the call right here. And he thought it was out of bounds by UCLA. It's out of bounds by Michigan State. 2 minutes left to go. It's going to be UCLA basketball. The Bruins get the inbounds. 2 minutes remaining. They take it past half court. Tiger Campbell, top of the key. Campbell dribbles, double team. Slides it out left wing perimeter to Juzang. Juzang had it in a reach-in. Michigan State will pick up. The clock will stop with 1:48 left to go. That's going to be personal foul number 6, so UCLA will have it back. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here. Folks, appreciate it all for stopping by. What a game. It's going to be number 7. So it was number 7. They were late to add that one. So it's number 7 picked up in a reach-in by Michigan State. It's going to send UCLA to the free throw line. 1:46 left to go. First free throw. That one is good. Yeah, each and every single one of you are the real MVPs out here. Second free throw. Got it. What a game we have here. 75-72 with 1:45 remaining. Michigan State about to get the inbound. They pass over to the backcourt to Henry. Great history, memories indeed here, Gregory. Welcome to the stream here, bud. 1:40 remaining. Rocket Watts will dribble up the court. He'll take a timeout with 1:38 left to play. Tom Izzo will talk things over as we'll get back into this one. 1:38 remaining, going on a timeout. Unbelievable game here, guys. What a game out here. Yeah, so thank you all for stopping by, being a part here as part of the late game tonight on the stream. For everybody who came out here past midnight on the East Coast, really do appreciate it for stopping by, being a part here tonight. It's 12:20 a.m. where I am. So Michigan State going to get the inbound coming up. Minute 38 left to go. They pass over to Watts. Watts dribbles left wing perimeter. Passes over to Henry. Henry has it inside left baseline. He is triple teamed. He puts it up, missed it, but a foul call on UCLA. Johnny Juzang picks up the personal foul. Mick Cronin cannot believe it, and the clock will stop with 1:29. It's going to send Henry over to the free throw line here. It's going to be a shooting, yeah, it should be a shooting foul. Two shots. So 2 shots for Aaron Henry at the line. First one, drills it. It is good. This chat indeed packed tonight, over 200 plus out in the stream. 75.7% shooter here at the free throw line for Henry. Drills both of them. It is March here, guys. 77-72 with a minute and a half left to play. UCLA has the ball. They're going to take it past half court. Slows it down with Tiger Campbell at the top of the key. They dribble at the left wing perimeter. Virginia Tech, Florida tomorrow. Loyola Chicago versus Georgia Tech, and UNC against Wisconsin. So 3 games tomorrow. Left baseline dribble UCLA, and Michigan State going to pick up a personal foul, and it's going to be on Langford. Joshua Langford picks up the blocking foul on Juzang. It's going to send Juzang here to the line shooting 2. 1:10 left to play. Both of these teams in the bonus. 9 fouls by UCLA, 8 by Michigan State. Johnny Juzang, 91.5% free throw shooter. Former Kentucky Wildcat, shooting 2 at the line. First one is good. Second free throw, Juzang, and he drills it. What a game. It's a 3-point deciding game here. 1:10 left to go. Langford in foul trouble for Michigan State, too. So he's got 4 personal fouls. Michigan State gets the inbound. I'd say the region, the South, with Illinois and Oklahoma State, that one is a tough one. At the right wing perimeter, Henry dribbles, gives it out for Watts, pump fake, wide open 3. Oh, hit the front rim, no good, tipped up, off the backboard, missed it, rebound by UCLA. 45 seconds left to go here, the Bruins, with a chance to tie it up with a 3. We'll see what they can do. 40 seconds remaining. They move it back to the left elbow. They dribble, lost control of the basketball. It's at the left baseline, but a reach and fall picked up by Michigan State. Oh, man. 37.7 seconds left to go. Michigan State almost had a steal, and Aaron Henry picks up a reach and fall on Hawkes, trying to go after for it. He lost the ball, and then coming in to pick up the ball was Riley, and that's where he reached in. It's going to send 2 free throws to the line here by UCLA. 37.7 seconds left to go. Jaime Hawkes shooting 2 for the Bruins. No good. Missed the 1-on-1 bonus. Gets his own rebound right back, though. Hawkes backs his way. Kicks it back out to the top of the key. Campbell dribbles inside. Bounce pass. Hawkes shot fake. Puts it up. Scores. Up and in. And the foul, too. Holy smokes. It's a 1-point game. 28.7 seconds left to go, and an and 1 for UCLA coming up. Campbell. The dish underneath to Hawkes, and he scores. Wow. What a game here, guys. One shot here by Jaime Hawkes at the line, and 1. The free throw is good, ties it up. 77-77, 28.7 seconds left to go. What a game. Michigan State gets the inbounds. Shot clock turned off. Game clock at 20 seconds. They'll take it past half court. They also got 2 timeouts if they wish to take them. 15 seconds left to go. And 16.4 left to go. Michigan State going to take a timeout with 16.4. Quick update, both of these teams now in the double bonus. Holy smokes, what a game. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. This is March. All these games are close. Buzzer beater potentially in the first 4. Oh man, that would be sweet if I called a buzzer beater, guys, when the actual round of 64 starts tomorrow. What a game. All these games are thrillers here, folks. Unbelievable matchup. Wow. Appreciate it all for staying on here. Jaime Jaquez, career high, 27 points for him for UCLA. Johnny Juzang with 19 points tonight. Leading scorer for Michigan State, it is Aaron Henry with 18. Malik Hall with 10. And just a terrific matchup going down here between these two teams. Man. Michigan State going to have possession. We'll see if they can get a game-winning shot. They'll have 16 seconds to do so. And no shot clock on. It's just the game clock, that's all. What a thriller. Instant classic going right down here. With two incredible programs. Nail-biter right down to the wire. Past midnight, this game finished up here on the East Coast. Unbelievable game. Before you sign off, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified for future live streams. Hey, we're gonna dono my man D Wade here. We love March Madness. This is March. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for my man D Wade. You are the legend here, brother. You are the man, D Wade. 16 seconds left to go. Michigan State will have possession, 16 seconds remaining. Shot clock will be turned off. Unbelievable game going down here. Michigan State will get the inbound. The inbound passer will be Malik Hall. Langford, Watts, Henry, and Bingham on the court currently for Michigan State. Inbound, goes to the top of the key. Ball into the hands of Henry. 8 seconds left to go. Henry has it, dribbles to the left elbow. Jumper, he takes it. It got partially blocked, I think, and it goes out of bounds. Clock will stop with 3 seconds remaining. Got partially blocked, I believe. And it's 3.3. It stops on the clock. They're taking a look at this right now. This is a complete air ball. I thought it got partially. Ooh. I don't know if he blocked any of it. It was just short. They're looking at it if it was partially blocked or what by Henry. Was it? Ooh, he might have got a fingertip on it. That's close. They're looking at it whether it's going to be Michigan State ball or UCLA. Huge call. Huge call. It was an air ball by Aaron Henry. Might have got a fingertip on it. Yeah, Henry's saying it's a fingertip on it. That's close. You're gonna have to go really, really close up for that if you're the officials right now. That's tight. That's tight. Yeah, I think it's gonna be UCLA basketball. 3.3 seconds remaining. Holy smokes. Yeah, they haven't provided like great camera angles. Yeah, that angle did not look like it was blocked at all. That was just a complete air ball. That angle from the back did not look like it. That one you can't see anything. You got to do it from the side here. If they have one of those camera angles, got to do it from the side. So we... Where's the pause button there? Can they bring that to us or no? I don't think he touched it. No. He didn't touch it, so it's gonna be... 3.3 seconds remaining. Unbelievable game here, guys. So it's going to be UCLA basketball. It is UCLA ball here with 3 seconds left to go. So he did not touch it. UCLA will have the basketball for the chance to win the game. Pass. As they will have it here in the backcourt. Takes it. Pass half court. Half court heave of the Hornets up. Oh, just missed. We are going into overtime. Extra time here, guys. Unreal game here. going into overtime in the tournament. Holy smokes. In the first 4. Just missed off the back iron, so close. What a story if Juzang had hit that half-court shot. So at the end of regulation, 77-77, it will be going into overtime to determine the winner between these two teams tonight here out in this one. Over 300 people on the stream. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games, college hoops games, also NBA games as well behind here at basketball. And let's get that OT hype out in the chat here right now. Let's get that OT hype up by 14 for Michigan State. UCLA came back, drilled some serious threes. Got right back into this game as it goes into overtime, as we'll tip off in a couple minutes with the start of a 5-minute overtime period. Yeah, working some extra time for you guys today. I took tomorrow off at work. I've been up since 6 in the morning today. I work early. I work full time, by the way, but yeah, I was up really early this morning. Hawkins with a career high 27 for UCLA, 19 by Johnny Juzang. Vaughn's hoping for a buzzer beater. Yeah, man. Aaron Henry with 18 points. Just an air ball in the last one, though. It's sending into overtime. 10 by Malik Hall. Holy smokes, what a game. Really appreciate you guys for staying up, especially in the East Coast, where it's 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. I got Gonzaga winning the tournament here. Ooh, 5 minutes left to go in overtime. Thank you guys so much for being a part here. I really appreciate each and every single one of you. Absolute legends on the stream today for stopping by, being a part here tonight. Oh, man, we got 5 minutes of OT. This is what we all wanted from last year. Going to have an incredible tournament to make up for last year. As we're about to get ready to tip this one off in just a moment. Unbelievable game indeed here. We welcome in Lawrence on the stream. So it's going to be tip-off going up for Michigan State and UCLA, about to get this one for the tip to start off overtime. And it will be Michigan State who controls the tip. The Spartans go right to left in the court. Foul trouble numbers look like this for UCLA. 4 personal fouls picked up by Jules Bernard and Cody Riley. 4 personal fouls picked up by Joshua Langford, and 3 by Julius Marble. Bounce pass to left elbow, ball into the hands of Aaron Henry. Henry, jumper, mid-range, hit, missed it, no good. And fight for the rebound, defensive rebound picked up by UCLA. 4:30 left to go, tied up at 77. Both of these teams, by the way, are also back into the double bonus. UCLA now with the basketball. At the top of the key, Tiger Campbell moves over to Juzang. Juzang at the right wing perimeter. 4:15 left to go, 10 on the shot clock. Juzang has it. He dribbles, free throw circle, backs his way. Juzang inside, floats one up, got it, good for 2. One incredible player for Johnny Juzang. Kentucky basketball could have had him for another season. Instead, he decides to go back to LA, transfers to UCLA, and he is having a serious season here in his sophomore year. Incredible season for Johnny. 3:50 remaining, Michigan State has it. At the top of the key, got some space. They'll take the 3 straight away. It's an air ball. No good by Rocket Watsy, airballed it with 3:45 left to go. Back-to-back air balls in the last 2 jumpers by Michigan State. 3:40 remaining. UCLA will have it back. Unbelievable. Top of the key, Tiger Campbell. Campbell passes over to left wing perimeter. Ball into the hands of Juzang. He is doing everything in this game. Him and Hawkins having an incredible game. Juzang with 21. That is good. Up and in off the glass. Good for 2. UCLA by 4. Wow. The guard play of UCLA. It is taken over now with 23 for Juzang. He just hit that one. Top of the key, Watts. Watts dribbles towards his right. Watts looking to pass it. He will move it over top of the key to Langford. Langford with 3 minutes remaining. The guard play for UCLA, it showed up in this game. Spin move, Langford lost control of the basketball. Johnny Juzang comes up with a steal. He is doing everything in overtime. 2:45 left to go. Guard play of UCLA. This has been a story from Michigan State. Not been able to keep out the defenders out in front of them. They've had some great games this year, and then games like these where they can't close it out. UCLA entry pass inside, kicks it back outside, top of the key, 3 hockeys, missed it off the mark, rebound Michigan State. Spartans have it, 2:20 remaining, pass up the court to Langford, he dribbles right baseline, drives inside, and that will be a foul, I believe, here by the Bruins. It's going to be a bump foul picked up by... Yeah, I think it's on UCLA. Clock will stop with 2:21. Yeah, 2 shots coming up by Michigan State. Foul picked up by UCLA. Joshua Langford at the line. Missed the first one. UCLA, and now it's late. UCLA used to these types of games, staying up late, playing these games since they're 3 hours before the actual time zone of the Eastern time zone. Second free throw, Langford drills it. That is good, 81-78. They're used to this time zone all the time. Late start times. 2:15 remaining. Michigan State has the basketball. Both these teams doing great at the free throw line. 12 for 14 by the Bruins, 16 for 18 for Michigan State here. At the right wing, UCLA. Pass on top. They have it with Tiger Campbell. Campbell will slow it down too. 2 minutes left to go. Campbell dribbles. Dumps it off to the right wing to Juzang. Juzang with 1:55 on a shot clock. Jumper mid-range. And no good, rattled out. Tipped up to get the offensive rebound. UCLA has the basketball. At the right wing perimeter, Campbell. 1:45 left to go. Campbell will slow it down. Campbell at the top of the key. Pass it over to the left wing to Juzang. Juzang with 23, looking to add more. Missed it off the mark. No good. Michigan State comes up with a defensive board by Malik Hall. 1:25 remaining. Michigan State with only 1 point here in overtime, and they're going to take a timeout. 1:23 left to go. 1 timeout remaining by Tom Izzo's crew. UCLA down to 2 timeouts as we'll take a timeout here with 1:23 remaining. Yeah, they are used to this time zone with UCLA. Used to playing games late at night like this. Michigan State, this is something new. Playing past midnight. This is technically 9:36 in the nighttime, California time. This is 12:36 in the morning where we are. Holy smokes. Behind the Arc fan, welcome to the stream here, brother. You guys are the legends out in the stream. Each and every single one of you guys for dropping them by, being a part here today. If you're new on the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Yo, we got another dono. You the man. Paragon Gaming fan page, brother. You the legend on the stream. Let's get that dono hype here for Paragon Gaming fan page. Dude, you are the legend, brother. Holy smokes, guys. You guys are awesome for stopping them by. Give it up for you guys. Each and every single one of you. Pat yourselves in the back for being a part here tonight on this stream. We got 1:23 remaining. Going to get back into this game in overtime. Legends. Here we go. Inbound. Michigan State will have the basketball. Top of the key. Hogard moves it over left wing. Bounce pass left baseline. They lost control, but couldn't put his fingers on it, and Henry turns it over. Oh, man. Michigan State has fallen asleep past their bedtime here in overtime. UCLA, late night type of game here, and they are taking over. Wow. This is just miscue after miscue. Air ball. Then just missed a wide open pass by Henry. Couldn't grab onto it. Went out of bounds. UCLA has it. 1:05 left to go. Top of the key, Jules Bernard. As they move it over to the right wing to Juzang. Juzang has it. He dribbles, turns the corner. Backs his way, double teamed. Slides it back out to the top. They're going to slow it down. Passes off the cut. Watch out. Oh! Big jam by UCLA. Cody Riley throws it down. 45 seconds remaining. Michigan State lays it up and in. Holy smokes, what a game here. 45 seconds remaining. And a player down for UCLA. Oh, no, that's not good. They need him for the next round if they're able to survive this. Johnny Juzang is down. And this looks bad. Johnny Juzang, 23 points tonight, and he is down, and he is in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. They already lost Chris Smith, and the last day of the season, they lost their star, Chris Smith, and, man, overcoming adversity. This is the big key about this UCLA team this season. Hawkins and Campbell helps out Juzang up to his feet. He can't even put weight on that right foot. That's terrible. Overcoming adversity this season for UCLA. Get the last bid into the tournament. Chris Smith done for the season on the last day of 2020. Sending prayers out to Johnny Juzang. That was a terrible fall underneath the hoop. Terrible, terrible fall. Overcame adversity. Lost their last 4 straight games in a row to make it here. That's painful to watch. 46 seconds left to go. Oh, man, I feel so bad. Man, he's in so much pain. Just, man, that's terrible. That's terrible right there. So much pain. 46 seconds left to go. UCLA will get the inbounds. Expect the unexpected when tournament time comes. The round of 64. Going to see some massive upsets tomorrow. Oh, yeah, we will see some upsets. That is one thing for sure. 35 seconds remaining. UCLA has the basketball. We're back into action. Tiger Campbell has it. Guarded by Rocket Watts. It could very well come down to guard play in this game, and a timeout taken by Mick Cronin with 29 seconds left to go. UCLA will take a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout remaining. What a game. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. 12:40 in the morning. I did not expect to be up this late. Wow. Unbelievable. Hoping that Johnny Juzang can come back out to the court here. Unbelievable season he has had. What a move for Johnny Juzang. Second year. Was not getting the playing time whatsoever at Kentucky. Transferred out of Kentucky to UCLA. Came back home. And really has taken over this season. Sophomore season for the Bruins. 29.6 seconds left to go. I covered 1 double overtime this game this season. It was Texas against Oklahoma State back in February. It was a Saturday afternoon game. Went into double overtime, and Oklahoma State took control of it in 2 OT and won it. The winner of this game will face BYU, which if UCLA survives, it will put a West Coast matchup on there. I had predicted Michigan State myself. But UCLA with the guard play just looking superior here with a comeback. UCLA will get the inbound coming up. The Bruins have it. 28 seconds remaining. Michigan State not going to commit a foul. 26 seconds they will. Clock will stop. 26 seconds remaining. It's going to send the Bruins to the free throw line in the double bonus. Overcoming adversity. That has been the key here this season for UCLA. 2 free throws coming up by Cody Riley at the line. First one, got it. 84-80. Yeah, great stream indeed, guys. Unbelievable. I did not expect this myself. UCLA second free throw. Missed it. No good. Michigan State still down by 4 though. They're going to take it past half court. 22 seconds remaining. At the left wing. They will dribble now. Drives inside. Floats it up. Hit the front rim. No good. And, oh, just too physical. Big rebound by UCLA. 14 seconds left to go. And Michigan State going to commit another personal foul. They want it more. This is their time. They are used to playing games this time a day. This is a late one. And they are used to this time zone for the Bruins. Back to the free throw line, shooting 2. This time it's going to be Number 0, Jalen Clark. 2 points tonight. Biggest free throws of his life coming up. 75% on the season at the line. Carlos, welcome to the stream. Akil, welcome back in here. Unbelievable stream, guys. Over 300 out in the chat. First one is good. The Bruins looking like they're going to take on BYU in the second round. Second free throw. Got it. 86-80 with 14 seconds remaining. Guard play. That has been the difference in the game. The backcourt. Jaquez with 27. Juzang with 23. Jules Bernard with 11. Michigan State jumper. No good. Fell short. Rebound UCLA. Final 5 seconds. And we're going to have another foul. It doesn't even matter anyway. There's 3 seconds left to go. 3 seconds left remaining. UCLA will go back to the line. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Unbelievable. Just sad season comes to an end for Michigan State. The second half turnaround by UCLA. They took care of the basketball, and the big reason why is because of the guards. Can UCLA beat BYU? I think they can put them on tough. I think that's going to be a tight matchup. They need Juzang, but with this team right here, they are rallying and playing through adversity. Last team in the field, and I think they're going to take that momentum into the next game. Just a crusher from Michigan State. You would expect Tom Izzo's crew to come out and beat a team here. But man, UCLA, these players lined up. Last team in the field. And they are just showing you whatever it takes to get here. Overcoming adversity has been a huge story this season. And the Bruins have showed you that. Lost Chris Smith at the end of 2020. Lost Juzang here in overtime to a pretty severe injury. But still able to get itself a victory. Got 3 seconds remaining. Unbelievable game here. Disappointing start for the Big Ten. Very disappointing start to the Big Ten. We might see more Big Ten teams going down tomorrow. We might. We might see more. We might see more teams from a conference that might be more overrated than what people think. First free throw missed at the line by UCLA. Second free throw, no good, missed it. Rebound, Michigan State, 4 seconds left to go. 3, 2. Pass gets deflected, goes to the bounce with 1. Inbound Michigan State, they're going to fire it up. Doesn't matter anyway, they missed the 3, and that is the game. 86-80, UCLA gets the W. Overcoming adversity this season, and they have done it. This game has gone final. Unbelievable. Final in overtime. And we might see more Big Ten teams choking in the days to come with more of these teams. That's a wrap in this one here, guys. Appreciate all for stopping by. Spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Really appreciate all for being a part here on the stream. We're going to sign off now. Already almost 1 o'clock where I am. So we got the channel members out here. Jack, Jason, Aaron, Dawad, Edwin, the sports expert, Warren, Manenhades, John, Robert Mays, Someone Ye, Me by Aiden, A2 the GOAT, hashtag GXC, Darnell, and Lee out here on the stream. As that's a wrap here, everybody. As night number 1 is complete. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night. Really appreciate all for being a part here past midnight in the East Coast. See you guys tomorrow. This is Behind Your Basketball. Wrapping up.